be fleeting.
And then you're letting him lead you. It doesn't matter how you feel.
Saying he's led by God, but you feel like God is not telling y'all that. Do you still follow him?
You said something interesting, Ish. You just said like men don't think the way that women do. So it almost sounds like you don't fully trust their expertise. So how could you successfully be led by?
So the majority of men don't have kids. Y'all are picking wrong. Y'all are literally picking the minority.
Every man that's on this panel, y'all have more kids than all of us women.
51% of black men are single and childless.
Excuses for the statistics. The statistics don't go well in your favor. So you say things like, okay, are they shooting blanks? Or they
because men, I don't feel like men are overall passive aggressive. The majority of men. Do you think that silence is that passive aggressive? Because we will do that.
Yeah, because there's niggas that'll use that as a way to trigger a woman. Like, because a lot of time a woman will tell you, like, when you're silent, it makes me feel like I'm ignored. So a nigga will do that intentionally.
Yeah, no, I'm just because I didn't agree with the passive aggressive part until Mary said that. I'm like, okay, I can see men and be like, you know what? I ain't saying nothing else. Will unsubscribing from the Democratic Party help fix Black America?
Let's just unsubscribe. No, you got to know why.
I don't think so.
That's the only thing that get black people together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Wow.
Like that.
What I think will fix is if black people truly understood politics.
Because for a guy, because listen, it's so many different reasons for a man to want to hang out with his friends.
Adrian, I'm not gonna let that slide. I heard you. Why do you think that it's older single women who share that opinion?
Sometimes that's the case. There has to be
balance. What White History Month is?
It's honoring the achievements of the greatest ethnic group in human history.
Wow.
I think all of that shit deserves a put them in the bathroom.
Would you rather have a whore of a daughter or a gay son?
Let's see here.
Bruh.
Because if she's a hoe, that ain't my problem. Hell, she just be a hoe. Shit.
That's a whore. Definitely. Like,
yeah, is going to college a waste of time?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't think for biology.
It's ridiculous.
And can I just piggyback on that?
Read this for me, Q.
Okay, $5 super chat from Omega Green. Depends. Go for STEM, medical or law. However, if you go for BS degrees like communications, is that supposed to be policies? Or
poli-sci, political science.
Poli-sci, okay. Yeah. Or criminal justice, it's wasted time.
Final thought.
When you take a man's time, it's like taking his money. When you take a man's money, it's like taking his time. Simply put, we want something for it. If you're not interested, don't go out. Sis, hit me up. Let's clear your coochie balance.
Do women, should they still be covered by men? Do women need to understand what it takes for men to feel like they should be covered by men?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, women don't value men anymore, and it's evident.
For women to admit that they're not equal to their men, women have to come to that conclusion that you are not equal to your man. Are you for spanking? Let's go around the room, yes or no. Q, you for spanking?
Absolutely.
Age.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so big kids don't get spankings?
You gotta fight them niggas.
There's no difference between divorced women and single mothers. The man will, in both circumstances, suffer comparably with no benefit to himself. The benefits don't outweigh the cost.
But it's still better to go with someone who hasn't gone through that. It's still better to not choose them.
Have men been getting over on household duties all this time?
Listen, but I don't touch a trash bag to save my life.
So let me ask you, could you and your wife switch roles and what you do versus what for that person hold y'all back or let y'all go?
Physically, can't nobody hold me back.
Ain't no such thing as a fair fight. But Ish, what
Direction, choose your own path.
Don't just wear anything. Wear garments that mean something. We got hats. We got sweatshirts. We got jackets. We even got hoodies. Let's not forget our classic tees. Direction, choose your own path.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention. Stay alert. And remember, choose your own path.
Yo, we here. DJ Hampton Stampede, we in the building.
DJ Hampton Stampede.
B, what's popping? You alright?
Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm a little sick over here, but I got my fluids. I got my Arizona. I got 2 Arizonas, and hold on. I got my I got one of my ladies down the street, Hampton. Yes, I met her at the pool the other day. She got me some Popeyes. I told her to bring me some Popeyes, and I told her to bring me a bottle of Gatorade too. So,
are you sick or are you binging? You got nothing that's gonna help you
wipe my nose with.
But why you got all that sugar and all? You trying to get better or worse?
Ain't you supposed to stay hydrated?
Yeah, but you need electrolyte. You should have got Pedialyte. Nigga, you got Arizona.
Oh.
Okay. Well, B, I'm happy to see you, man. I miss you, man.
Well, I miss you too, Hemp.
Yeah, hey, no doubt.
Oh, I'll wait till you finish and I'll share my story. I'll wait till you finish.
All right, thanks, B. I appreciate it. I know your decorum is off, but at least you caught yourself, so I appreciate you.
Shit like that.
Corey, welcome. What's popping?
What's good?
Everything's everything.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, all right. That's what's up.
No doubt. Welcome, man. How's everything?
Oh, man, hey, I'm blessed. For real. And out here just living life to a limit and loving it a lot.
Indeed, I can dig it.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Bub, what up, though?
Yo, what's good? Hey, y'all, everybody saw my commercial. Yo, y'all make sure y'all go on my website, directioncyp.com. Cop yourself, son. Cop your mama, son, too. The holidays coming. Let's get it.
Word. Any Black Friday shit coming up or what?
Nah, I don't do sales. Shit like that. Pay your fee, motherfucker.
Put him in the.
Mr. White, what up, though?
Yo, what's good, my boy?
Everything's everything?
Everything, man. Shout out to Bub, man. I gotta make me a video now, man. I need a commercial, man. I ain't selling nothing though.
Wow.
Yo, the GBG generals in the building. Cheeky, what's popping?
How y'all feeling?
We doing the right thing. You gonna be able to hold the deep voice all show?
I didn't do nothing. Like, this is my bad. Like, I'm sorry, my fault, dog.
Hey, Cheeky, don't get them moist, man. Fuck it. The ladies get moist, they get moist. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Shit like that.
I don't want to speak for the ladies, but shit.
It be like that sometimes, man. Corn, what up, though?
Bruh. What you doing them emojis on me like that? Come on,
man. I know you, man. I know you're gonna say some wild shit, man.
I don't say nothing, I say the appropriate thing.
You think so?
Yeah, politically correct, but with some sound-mindedness.
You think politically correct is appropriate?
It's appropriate, yeah. Don't play the but you gonna play whatever.
Man. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Damn, man. Joel, what's popping? Joe, you on mute.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Oh, my bad. What's going on, everybody?
Everything, my boy. How was working all that?
Yeah, work was straight. Work was good. Hey, I got a question. I just got a new mic. Like, how do I sound?
You sound good. You sound crisp.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Shit like
See,
that.
Alex?
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Ham, don't do that. And hello
Don't
to
do
you.
what?
Don't do
Don't
that.
do what? Don't do what?
Hear my sound.
I mean, he been on the show 4 times. He ain't got a mic. You've been on here for 2 years, and you still stuck in the back of a police car.
Hello to you too, Ham. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, mute. Love, what's popping?
What's good?
Yeah, man. The poll said don't bring you on this episode, but I fought back, man.
Who said it? Tell me who said it. Who said it?
I'm not. You know, I ain't snitching. I ain't gonna tell you who said it, man. I ain't.
Oh, word? Really?
Wow. Damn, man.
All right.
Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Lauren in the building, Wild Wisdom, Chukwu, of course, Suggs in the building. Aaron O was popping. Rilla was good. Marcus, you already know. Vincent, who else we got? The Knight in the building. I'm surprised he ain't sleep. Knight, you got to take more naps, bro. You can't keep falling asleep on lives and shit. Granville, what up, though? Tipsy, I see you. And we about to get this shit popping. Tatum was first. Of course, Lionel was second. You know what I mean?
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Shanae with
like
the $2 already. Let's go, TMBR fam. You already know. Head Knox was popping. He says with the $10, do men know what women want? Some men might, but I don't. Hey, I like the honesty. But so we keep that energy. You feel me? Cheeky.
What's up? What's good?
I'm just asking. You got 2 chicks, right? One of them, she look good. She a 10. But she an hour away. You got to drive to her. You know what I'm saying? You got another chick, the fat joint. You know, you usually let her come over 3, 4 a.m. You know, the head game be crazy. Stereotypical fat girl shit.
Yeah, she warm, she nice, she so.
You know what I mean? And she 15 minutes away, and she gonna Uber to you. They both want you to come see him. What choice you making?
The better looking chick, the one that's our way.
You taking an hour drive?
Looks of a book.
If they both want to see
Looks
me,
of a book.
the same outcome, might as well, like, would you like $10?
Looks of a books.
Now, hold on, Corey. Hold your horses. I'm gonna be on your ass in a few, Paul. Damn. So okay. So that drive, that gas, that's worth it.
I'm gonna get it back.
Get it back in what?
But the gas, like, I make money. Like, if am I homeless? Like, what's the situation? Am I not working?
It's just your situation. I'm just asking. Is this your situation?
Okay. I'm about to say, like, if I'm a regular man that work a regular job,
It's you. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm a regular man. I got a regular job.
Okay.
I'll get it back. What? An hour drive? That's what, $10, $15? With the gas?
Yeah, I guess whatever you drive. So, what would make you choose the heavy joint? What if she was 2 hours away? Would that change your mind?
I guess it would just depend on the relationship more than it would the distance. But to me, I drive about an hour to work.
Okay, so you used to it.
So I'm thinking relatively.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair enough. Corey, you dating this girl, right? You've been rocking with her for like 2 years. All right. Your man, he just came home. Do y'all know what that means?
Got out of prison.
From jail.
Yeah. All right, cool. Just for the people in the back. Sometimes we got foreigners don't know what we talking about. So he just came home. He was down 3 years. So you scooped him. You scooped him. He in the car, right? You see Shorty, you gotta go see. You gotta go give her something, right? So she across the street. You interact with her. You kiss her. Boom. Get back in the car. So your man like, yo, you remember before I got locked up, that girl I used to tell you used to give me the Gawk 3000? That's her. So the girl you was with for 2 years used to be his slide before he went into prison. And this your man. You staying with her?
It would ultimately come down to what's my long-term plans with her.
Well, you've been rocking with her for 2 years, so y'all on some Huggy Bear shit for all intents and purposes.
I don't mean anything. You can rock with somebody for 2 years and still just be like, hey, it's just the best opportunity I got at the moment.
Well, you kissing her on the lips. So in this hypothetical, you like her a lot.
Oh yeah, I still rock with her. It's all gravy.
Okay. So even though she was a scutterbug for him and throating him and all that, he's spitting on her face and shit. You cool with that?
Yeah, because for the most part, almost every girl has been somebody's scuttlebug. So it is what it is.
Okay. I guess that.
Nah, I ain't like how you did that. You added all that extra spin on. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, it's the Gawk. Cheek. It's the Gawk girl, bro. Like you already know how you treating her. You pulling a wig off. You don't say bye when you leave. Come on, man.
I mean, just think about it. In order for her to have Gawk skills, somebody had to teach her some Gawk skills. She ain't come ready made.
That's true, but your man's taught her though.
Hey, keep it in the fan, baby.
Damn. So at dinner, let's say it's a cookout, and he there, you there, she there. Hold on, Corey. Let me lay down the scenario. And they be like, anybody want hot dogs? And she like, I love hot dogs. He like, you ain't never lied. You could that's okay. You could deal with that.
Yo, yeah, because me and my man would have had the combo. He'd have gave me the game to how to up her game since he did a good job the first time.
This nigga's wild. Somebody come get Corey. Corey, who watching you? You need a life alert, man.
Come on, man. Every dude, whether it's in the public or behind closed door, has wiped up a smut at least once.
Okay. You don't know. We don't know a lot, but I'm not gonna pass judgment. I'm gonna let the people decide. Let me put a poll up.
Now keep in mind, I wouldn't have married her, but I still rock with her.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying though. The path you on that path. It's not just a joint you kicking it with.
I wasn't married. No.
Oh,
I wasn't married when I was kicking it with.
Wait, but are you saying you don't want to get married? Is that why? Or are you saying what are you saying?
For the most part, yeah. For the most part, I'm just like, yo, I'm not getting married anyway, so we're just gonna rock for as long as it's good. When it's not good anymore, off to the next.
Okay, okay. I mean, if that's your outlook, then you kind of cheating the system for the hypothetical, but I'll let it ride.
But once again, if it was my man, I'd be like, yo, give me some game. It's like an up her game.
Oh, but shit. I mean, he already upped it. She blowing your top off already because she blew his, so she know what to do.
I'm buying that dude a drink, yo. Like, thanks a lot, champ.
Wow. Put him in a damn. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right. So y'all see the topic, but I like to set baselines. That's why I like to start when I'm just asking. You feel me? A lot of wild shit just transpired in the first 10 minutes. So shout out to Corey. He's wild. Sinead with the $5. The answer to the question topic: women want peace, happiness, and love. It's a plug. SineadFulton.com to get the book. I want my peace too. KG Kims with the $2. Shalom. What's popping? Savage with the $5. Savage, what up? Bub, I want to buy some merch, but I'm way too white.
What you talk about, Savage? What you talk about? You way too white, motherfucker. You up here every week with all black people talking shit. How you way too white now? You better cop some shit and stop playing.
Yo, damn. All right, so okay, so I wanted to do that because it's Corey first time, cheeky kind of first time in terms of if you watch, consistently. So I wanted to set the baseline, see where their minds is at. You feel me? What we saying? What do women want? But we're gonna assess it in a different way. Maybe. We'll see. We got a few questions. What you guys think about this? True or false? Your value is objective based on standards set by society. Intrinsic value only matters to you. But B, true or false?
All right, so break that down. I'm a little slow. So your value is objective, based on standards set by society. All right, so what do you mean by that? It's subjective, based upon
objective.
Yes.
So, like people, like women will say, "I'm a 10" because I think I'm a 10.
No, negative. I don't believe that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. If a woman says she's a 10, but 20 people in one day says she's a 3, she's not a 10. So there's some delusion there.
Okay, so for you, now you understand the question more. Intrinsic is how you feel, right? And you can say what you want, but that shit really only matter to you.
Exactly.
So
wait. It only matters to you. Okay, I got you. Okay.
So what you think? True or false?
No, I would say false. That's false.
So this statement is false.
Yes, your value is not objective based on your standards set by society. No, wait. I'm confused, Ham. Hold on.
Well, then stop trying and go last.
Okay, all right. I'm a little lost today. Okay, hold on.
All right, blow your nose on mute, Bub.
Yo, it's true, yo.
It's true.
Yeah.
Any argument with any facet of it?
Yeah, because shit, man. I say beauty's in the eye of the blind. You know what I'm saying? So I might be feeling something that Mr. White ain't feeling, and I'm talking about I'm deeply in love with her on some Corey shit where my man done been hitting this before and smutting her out, and now I don't see that. I don't see that he didn't brought her down to the bottom. Now I'm so engulfed with this shit that it don't even matter to me. Like I'm dumb at this point. I'm inviting Shorty to the crib now with me. You know what I'm saying we playing spades and my man taking her to the bathroom, still getting that old thing back on some dumb shit, Corey.
But if you know you dumb, then aren't you acknowledging that value isn't subjective?
Well, it's not necessarily. It's whatever value I'm putting on Shorty. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like
you think the truth has subjectivity to it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so you are your truth type of person.
Absolutely.
Okay. Mr. White.
Hey yo, hold up, yo! That might be the first gay thing for Bub ever, man.
Ever.
We gotta take time and let that marinate a little bit.
Yo,
not Bub. You know what I'm saying? Dang, Bub.
Hey, once again, I might be feeling something you ain't feeling, Mr. White.
Yeah, but you know if she pretty or not, though. You know if she pretty or not. You might just like her. It don't mean she more pretty because you like her.
Yeah, true.
You wilding? You think you wilding right now with your answers? You think you following Corey lead?
Oh hell no. I ain't never on no Corey level. Corey,
damn. Nah. So what about your value though? Your value. Is your value objective based on societal standards? Why is he struggling?
Nah. I gotta see. Damn him. Nah.
What is so? That's false.
Based on societal standards, I would have to say my value. I would have to go with societal standards then.
So it's true. What the fuck?
Yo,
bruh.
It's tough, man. Yo, it's tough.
All right, man. You and B just chill. You and B just chill.
I might go through something and just keep that shit private, knowing that word.
But though, what's the answer then, bro?
Fuck it, I'm going with you, yo.
Yo, what's up with
answers? I want the truth.
God damn, yo. Mr. White. Hold on, Corey. I got you. I'm going in order. Mr. White. Answer the I don't know, man.
They done messed me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I think
shout out to Bub.
But I'll say, for the most, I say no. I'm gonna say no. It's not true because societal standards change all the time.
Exactly.
It's always changing and saying what's valuable, what's not, what we need to be doing, what we don't. So I think my value is more so that I don't change just because society changes.
But it's like what? So you think that you determine your value in society?
No. Well, all right. So it's
hey, Alex, I got these niggas.
It's true.
Stumped,
It's true.
Boy.
It's true.
It's true now.
I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of my values. What makes me valuable? What you say?
He got your ass too.
Nah. I'm saying no. Based off of the standard, I don't define how I'm valuable to society. Society defines if I'm valuable to society. So it's true.
Jeez, cheap.
But I'm valuable whether society believe I am or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the women. That's what the women say. That's what the women say.
Yeah, but it's not. Their stuff is not proven. They say it without no evidence. They just because they are. My stuff is proven why I'm valuable. I work hard. I take care of my responsibilities. I continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? I affect things outside of myself. I don't change. I'm solid. That's valuable. Women are here one day, there the next day, make decisions based off of their emotions and all of that. All right, yo, go to General.
Land the fucking plane, nigga.
Damn. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
But B, hush. You got a pen and all that. Cheek. What's popping? You see the question. They done made me tired 10 minutes in. You on mute? I can't hear you.
Okay, bet. True or false, your value is objective based on standards set by society. Intrinsic value only matters to you. I think that's true. Based off of that question, I think that's true.
Yeah, I would. You want to expound on why it's true?
Because society is an overall viewpoint, and objectivity is based on like a more so of a collective truth, and intrinsic in and of itself means like internalized, and that changes as well. So I can feel like I'm the man, but if I'm a bum, I'm a bum. It doesn't really change much anything, no matter how I feel.
Yeah. Do you believe in manifestation?
To a degree. I mean,
manifest destiny. Like if you think it, it'll be.
I think that mentality and physicality matters. Like for example, you ever heard of boxers shadow boxing? They don't see nobody in front of them, but they mentally prepare themselves as if they see a punch coming. Right, Mike Tyson with the peekaboo. NFL players envision themselves making an interception. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, they all talked about it. Like those things are true. You do those things, you can put yourself in a position mentally to make that kind of play.
With the physicality of practicing, though, right?
Yeah, but it's not like you can't separate it. It's not like, oh, I'm about to be rich, but I don't ever work. That's crazy.
But you know how you maximize shadow boxing with the mirror,
sparring or mirror.
Yeah. Yep. So because now you can actually hold yourself accountable with technique. Even when you get tired, you start to see your hands drop. So just, you know what I mean? Just putting that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, shout out to Cheek answering the question. The last three niggas let me down, man. Joe, what's popping?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
You tell me, man. I'm already disappointed, so go ahead.
I think for the most part, like your value actually is based on societal standards. I mean, they got this whole thing called the sexual marketplace, if you will. So, you know, your value, at least there, is determined by whatever your target in that marketplace is. Now, on the other side, the intrinsic value, that part is true as well. Because, like, you know, how you feel about yourself does matter to you. I think that ties more into the whole confidence thing that comes up on these on these panels last couple of times I've been up here.
Yeah. Word. See, that's how men answer, goddamn it. Corey, what you thinking? You thinking true also?
If I'm reading it correctly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say true. Society sets your sets it. It's all set by society. Like, to give you a prime example, you may grow up in your house as a kid, right? This is your home. You grew up there 30 some years. To you, it may be priceless, but when it comes time to sell your home, it's being sold at market value. The market sets the value. So if I'm reading it correctly, I'm saying true, that society sets your value based off of your successful, not successful. Like my man said earlier, you can be a homeless, and in your mind you think, oh yeah, I'm the man, but bruh, you homeless, you're not the man. Society has already deemed that.
Yeah. Word. Corn, true or false?
I agree. I agree with it as well. It does set the value, but I will caveat that out to say that nobody knows what's inside of you, right? Nobody knows what, like, you can be valued at this rate today, like, you know, using core examples of the house. You can be rated at this value today, but if you make some upgrades, you fix yourself, you work on yourself, you can be at higher value tomorrow. You know what I mean? So I would say it can still fluctuate.
What part? The intrinsic part?
The what the market, I guess you say the society sets.
Yeah.
That can change, right? Like,
are you
like
saying
so,
if you upgrade based on societal standards, then your value will
right.
upgrade?
So
Okay.
say like today, right? I'm you know, I work as an engineer. With tomorrow I say, okay, I'm gonna be a manager, so I go get my MBA. So me getting that extra whatever, now I can go up higher in society. You know what I mean? So that's kind of yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. You're still building based on what society says makes you go up, or your trajectory. So same different.
Facts.
Alex love. Yeah, facts. Alex love. Any commentary on the fellas' responses?
I think they made it more difficult than it needed to be. The answer is true. Society tells you what the standards are. They set the benchmark. They say this is appropriate. They give the standards and the platform of what a man should be and do. And then I think intrinsic value is, do you live up to that? Is that personally what you're living? Do you feel that way about yourself? Do you feel like you're working the good job? Do you feel like you are what society is comparative to be a man, and so forth? So I didn't see why it was a difficult question, but the answer's true.
These dudes let me be and Mr. White take all the bullets while they hid behind the wall. Come on, man.
I will give you that, bub. They had time. They had a little time.
Does that same philosophy apply for women?
Well, hold on. The women ain't on the hot seat yet. He walked off.
Put him in the bathroom. He's already there, though. Put him in the bathroom.
Put him in the fucking bathroom. Get him out.
Damn. Love, any commentary on the fellas' answers? Again, we still kind of setting a baseline, feel me? To see where the fellas' minds is at. What you think?
I don't have anything to add to. I think that the last four gentlemen said it eloquently enough.
Okay. B, you were trying to circle back. What's popping? You on mute?
Okay, yeah. So what the point I was trying to make, him, is okay. So yes, society does set it. Case in point, like how I manage people, and if they think they're doing a good job, but other managers and my supervisors think they aren't doing a good job, they aren't doing a good job, man.
Yes.
So yeah, just the words. See, you was using words that my brain couldn't process. Like but never mind. You know, never mind.
Yeah, protect your brain, bro. Pause. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Okay. If you had to rate yourself from 1 to 10, what do you give yourself? So if I was rating myself, I'd give myself a 4. I got too many pounds. I'm not the tallest. I got this big ass nose. My skin greasy, shit like that. Feel me? I could probably upgrade a little bit, but it is what it is. B, if you had to rate yourself, what would you give yourself?
A 5, Hamp.
B, I ain't no way. If I'm a 4, I set the baseline for a reason. God damn it!
Hold on. Can I have my moment, sir?
You know what I mean? hey, B. All right, let's see. B, stand up.
Man, no, I ain't got. I'm in the bed, so I can't stand up. I'm sick.
Yo,
I'm in the bed. Listen,
look,
all right. So I say,
no neck.
all right. I say average because I'm fat. I'm a little fat. I'm kind of on the big side. I got a receding hairline. My hairline's crooked. I got acne. So those put me down some. Okay. My beard. Sometimes it gets a little uneven. I got to clip it up sometimes. So but overall, I got a little bit of height to me. I'm semi-tall. I'm 6 feet. Okay. I know I can dress. I got swag. Okay, I can dress. I smell good.
I don't like your outfits. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like your outfits at all.
Oh well, okay. But my swag be on point for the most part.
I borderline hate your outfits.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr.
Yo, shout out to B. So B, you give yourself a 5?
I give myself a 5. I'm average.
Okay. Shit like that.
Bub, if you had to rate yourself.
If I had to rate myself,
yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give myself a 4.5. Let me bust this shit down real quick. I'm taller than you, but I weigh more than you. My weight go up and down.
Okay.
All right. So I'm giving myself a 4.5 because I'm not quite 6 feet like my man B. I'm 5'11".
Okay.
But I'm way more stylish than B though. I'm way more stylish than B. Word.
Wow. All right.
Shit like that.
Joe.
I love hard.
Joe, if you had to rate yourself, what would you give yourself? 1 to 10.
Give myself about a 4.1.
Fuck y'all niggas higher than me. What the fuck? All right, go ahead. Why?
I'm reasonably short. I'm only 5'7", so I know that's gonna be some negative points. I need to get in the gym a little bit. I need to lose about 25 pounds or so.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the positive side, I'm smart as hell for what that's worth. If that matters to anybody. I know it don't mean shit, but I believe in it. Overall, I'm a good person, even though, as it's been proven on this panel, maybe I'm a little too nice sometimes. And that's pretty much about it. I think all that shit averaged out to about a 4.1.
Yeah. So now remember, when I rated myself, I tried to set the baseline. I didn't put in like anything, like what I do, you know what I mean? Income, none of that. Just straight, just look. You know what I mean? So,
Same here.
Okay. 4 point. Well, you said smart, which they can't see on your face per se.
Hey, that's
you do wear glasses.
That's my intelligence is my best quality. So that's always was one thing I always hang my hat on.
Okay.
And I know it don't mean shit in the sexual marketplace, but it is what it is.
Yeah, and that's what we assessing, kind of. All right, cool.
Shit like that.
Now, I hope the ladies in the chat, ladies on the panel, actually learning something from the fellas. Hopefully, they listening and taking it in. Pause. Oh no, I said it to the ladies. You take stuff in. Mr. White, you had to rate yourself.
Damn. You said I gotta use straight looks. I'm probably like a 2, my nigga.
Yeah, we aligned there.
Wow.
Okay. 2. 2. But you are you 6'1"?
Yeah, I am 6'1".
Okay. That's what Cheeky. What's that? 15% of the population? 14%?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that might boost you up a little bit. But you sticking
I'll
with a
take
2?
2.75. Can I get a 2.3? I get a 2.3.
Yeah, 2.3. 2.3 is terrible, but it makes sense though. Yeah, I think you could do a 2.5. Fuck it. Cheek, if you had to rate yourself, what would you give yourself?
4.
4? How come?
I just think most men just fall into that range in the general sense. So I can't be like unrealistic.
Fuck them
but
niggas,
I base my perception in reality. So
I know, but what makes you fall into a 4?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". I don't make a lot of money.
But not
those
like
are big keys. Look wise. I think I'm a 4.
He's
or
saying
5.
looks only. He's saying looks only.
Okay, 4 or 5. Like, but what I'm saying is I'm average looking. It's not like he's like, nigga, I'm not no 10.
Egregious.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go crazy and be like I'm a 3 or 2 or 1, but I'm not like a 7. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Corey, what you rate yourself?
Based on the stats and my outcome, solid 8. Trying to get to this 9.
Yeah. What make you an 8?
All right, so let's just go off
Y'all
the
niggas
facts.
haters. Y'all niggas haters. Look at his face. Look at Bub, bro. Wow. Hating ass nigga,
Go ahead, Corey. Go ahead.
I mean,
fuck them niggas, Corey. Go ahead. Answer. Tell them why you are 8.
Let's go off the facts. I'm 6'3". That puts me in the 1 percentile as far as height.
Okay.
I still have a 6-pack, so physically it puts me in the 1%.
You in shape?
Then I'm beyond in shape. I mean, I competed on American Ninja Warrior 4 times.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Did you win any?
No.
I've only hit a buzzer once, but no. Very difficult. Yeah. And then based off the outcome of the quality of women, based off their looks that I've been able to acquire time with, which is usually anywhere between 7 to a 10. Then having a professional modeling career, living in New York City full time. The numbers say 8.
Okay.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Damn,
Shit like that.
See, I didn't even think about the women part, but that's all right. Corn. Oh my God.
You would go to me after him.
Go ahead, Corn. Go ahead, Corn.
I'm a solid 9, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
Stop the cap.
Why is that, Corn?
I'm looking at love. Why you shaking your head?
Yo, the chat is hilarious. They talking shit, laughing, telling niggas they lying.
I gotta see this chat.
Go ahead, Corn.
I would say, I mean, I work as an engineer, I work as a model, actor, I have my own home.
You gotta be handsome to be engineer.
No. He's saying looks only. Looks
only. Add all that other shit. I could have added some shit.
Nobody
looks only, Corn.
Well, I am a professional model. Yeah, I said that part. I act as well, professional model. I mean, we can't add what else we adding?
Corn, I feel like you being humble right now. I feel like you trying to be humble. Please,
Alex, you didn't jump in there and help nobody else.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, I feel like I can pretty much date.
How is he being humble? He said 9. How is he being humble? He said 9.
He was saying 9 when he was adding in all of his like attributes. I'm a model. I'm this. I'm that. But I'm saying if we're going for just looks, like it's okay if you think look wise.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like look wise, I can pretty much date anybody I would want to date. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We set the baseline. Savage with the $2. Bub, I got you. Savage gonna hit the website, Bub. Gunny with the $10. Gunny was popping. Revenge of the Nerds Part 2, starring Corey. certified hot dog juice drinker. God damn. That nigga say,
Oh
Hey.
yeah, motherfucker.
golly.
I mean, call it. I mean, they can say what they want to say. I'm basing off the facts. Like I said before, the facts is the fact of the matter is 1% of the population is 6'3".
No. He talking about he's still kissing that girl on the lips that was sucking your man off crazy.
Okay. Like I said, now we live in a false world, a false narrative, man. If your girl gives good sloppy toppy, that means somebody had to teach her good sloppy toppy. You're kissing somebody else.
Bodies.
All right, Corey, it's all good. Don't worry about it. No cupcakes on with the $2. Credit score, net worth matters. So this is true. He sent that at 9:30. So that is about the first topic. My Sean Turner was popping with the $5 for beans and bologna. For the beans and bologna. What does that mean? MC Heavy Tits was good with the $5. None of these men are below a 5. Y'all are decent looking dudes. Okay.
Shit like that.
Appreciate putting the fake battery in niggas' backs. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Ladies, any commentary on the men's ratings? Shout out to the ladies.
From the chat. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Oh, us. I think it was very fair. I definitely would not put anyone on this panel below a 4. Like whoever said 3 or whatever. No, you're 4 minimum. Like I would say 5, honestly. But I think you guys were being very fair as far as looks are concerned. Adrian is tall. He got
y'all niggas sick.
I'm just saying, like, okay. It was adequately appropriately
I
rated.
didn't realize you was going crazy like this. Damn.
Appropriately rated. And I appreciate your transparency, fellas.
No doubt. Hey, Cheek, bro. Listen, man.
Man, my nigga be going, wow. He just put him on big screen. I'm like, damn. Reckless out here. I see how we moving. I'm just watching. I'm chilling.
Hey, man. I love all y'all, man. This might be rich.
Smoke. That man got controls and shit. Nope. I'm leaving him alone. Yeah, nice try, buddy boy.
I'm gonna get you. Yo, Corey, what did you have your hand up for, man?
I had a quick question, like, because I always hear people have problems when they say that they're average. There's nothing wrong with being average. The average is the bulk of everybody. Everybody can't be the 1%. Average is the bulk. So, like, for example, if black women say that, hey, they're the most educated, right? Then that makes you average. That puts a feather in your cap of being average because the bulk of them are average.
Corey, land the plane. And that's what you get for not watching the show, nigga. We talk about that shit every other week.
No, I did watch the show, which is why I'm doing it from the bathroom.
Hey, I see what you did there.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come.
Corey, stupid. Damn, man. But yeah, 100%,
man.
The majority of people are average. That's 100% facts, and we accept it. I think, Corey, the other thing that was so valuable about that segment is hopefully the women learned, like, hey, it's okay. You don't gotta boost yourself up and be unrealistic. Point blank, period. Damn. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right. Hey, we gotta get the likes up, please. We got 76 likes and we got 180 people watching. You gotta make it make sense. Come on. Let's get the likes up. That's what helps the channel the most, man. Damn. Shout out to the fellas for being transparent, answering straight up, because that shit is invaluable. I hope the rest of YouTube people in the streets can learn from that shit. It's okay being okay. God damn it. You know what I mean? Love.
What's up?
Let's dig a little deeper. You got a question for the fellas?
Sure do. I have several of them. Let me
Let's
hand out
do it.
a handy dandy list. So thank you, fellas.
Let me play them. Let me play this for these niggas before they start.
You're a victim.
All this whining and shit. If you get the rings knocked out you, so be it, man. Answer the questions. Go ahead, love.
For that preamble, I appreciate that. So, fellas, it kind of two sets of questions, but this one is a more general one. How do you get to know what your woman wants? How do you go about knowing learning her? How do you learn your woman?
Now, your woman or dating?
Dating, but we ain't doing courtship and dating. It's dating, like just dating.
Yeah.
You're right. So we're gonna talk about that. When you're dating your woman to get to know her, how do you learn her?
So preliminarily, right? Kind of like first date, second date, first month.
Yeah, you're still trying to get to know her. Like, how are you?
Okay. How you go about it? Okay.
I
Let's
would
do
say
it,
for me,
Joe.
you
Hold
go
on,
ahead.
Corn. Hold on. We don't want to hear you go first, Joe.
You got to communicate. You got to ask questions, and the most important thing is you got to pay the fuck attention to what she's saying.
So, Joe, what are some of the questions you would ask?
I try to get to know them, like, not just baseline stuff. I live here in DC, where what do you do is king. Everybody trying to figure out, what you work, where you work at, and how much money you make. I really don't give a shit about all that. As long as you make enough money to afford your lifestyle, that's the most important thing. I'm more so concerned about, what do you like to do? Where do you like to travel? Like, what's the last good book you read? Like, you in the sports? What's your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? Stuff like that.
Okay. All right, cool. GBG cheeky. What you want me to call you? Cheeky or GBG?
You can call me. That's fine.
All right, cheeky.
I think communication is the key. You just need to have honest conversation about what's going on. I think a lot of the times you get to know people from their past, like as far as like growing up, understanding maybe what's been instilled in them, interactions with parents, if they still like their parents or why not. A lot of those conversations, you can hear a lot of either pain or enjoyment or a lot of different things. I mean, of course, you can lead on to like where your morals are, and then like, hey, what do you think about?
Okay.
Don't go heavy, don't go crazy into politics, but like where you lean a little bit. Like, hey, if you want the world a little bit more liberal, you want the world a little more conservative, and then from that point, you kind of make some assumptions about a cultural expectation, stuff like that.
So a little bit deeper. How do you get thinking? I appreciate that. How do you get to know what she wants?
You look at her actions and you try to make the environment comfortable enough for her to expose things she probably wouldn't. So a lot of the times, for example, what I would suggest is when they get to talking, just let them talk. Don't cut in, don't interrupt them. Just let them, like, I mean, of course, give signals that like, yeah, I'm listening. Like, oh, hey, run that back. Like sometimes you hear something perfectly. Just say, hey, run that back for me one more time. I missed it. Even though you did miss it. Just do it to know, like, just give key signals to let them know I'm an active listener to your story and who you are as a person, and I'm interested. And at that point, she kind of spill whatever depending on the last time she talked to somebody.
Okay.
Matter of fact, to touch on what he just said, if you really, really want a woman to like really spill it all, take her on a date that requires walking.
Okay.
When a woman starts walking, they cannot stop talking. Facts on that. You gotta just sit back and just listen and ask the right open-ended questions.
Such as Corey?
Well, see, I'm a little different. See, I'm a little different.
Well, show us how you're different.
I'll ask different in the context of I'll ask her what she wants, and then I'll listen to what she's accepted, and I'll present what she wants, but I'm going to actually treat her the way she's been accepting treatment, because that's what's going to get me the results, and I'm all about the results.
Okay, I think I'm following what you're saying. Cam, you got a question?
What, like, so you're saying like her past? How she was treated in her past?
Oh, how she allowed men to treat her in her past tells
Mhm.
you the winning formula.
Okay, so let's do this.
Tells you
How do you
the
get
winning
her?
formula.
Okay. Unless she was treated poorly, and oftentimes that's a sentiment from a lot of black women. So what? How do you get her to divulge that type of information?
Asking certain questions, certain
Give us one
activities.
question. So give him one question so we can use it.
All right. So the first question, well, the first thing that I would give her or ask her is off the bat. I would just ask about her previous relationship, and I would ask in the way of, why did he break up with you? Because 9 times out of 10, she's the one that broke up. And then once I ask that question, she'll feel a certain way about it and be like, he didn't break up with me. I broke up with him and blah, 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 blah. This happened, this happened, this happened, that happened, this happened. I just sit back and take notes.
Oh, so you push her buttons.
I wouldn't call it pushing buttons. I just know what question to ask from being a, like, for example.
Well, Corey, hold on, slow down. Because you have to admit that you are pushing her buttons, because when you mimicked her reaction, it was a reaction of somebody who was annoyed.
Oh, well, I mean, well, that's just my impersonation of a woman, happy or annoyed. It's going to be the same. Okay. This is going to be the same.
Are you asking at the first date?
Oh yeah, on the first day, I don't play around. I ask the questions that I need the information I need to know. I don't go on first dates from like, what's your favorite color and all the bullshit. I go in for what I need to know. I need to know how to interact with you, and I need to know how to give it to you to get the desired results. It's like the Superman. It's like the Superman versus Clark Kent syndrome, where Clark Kent is into he's sensitive. He's all about Lois. He wants to make her the center of her world. He wants to do anything to get her attention. She knows what he does for a living, so it means financially she approves. But the man that she wants is the dude who super masculine, not paying attention to her, doing everything else in the world. That's the man that she wants. But as soon as she gets him, what she wants him to be is Clark Kent. It's Clark Kent. So I just listen. Listen, present what she says she wants, but treat her exactly what she's been accepting. And it works every single time.
So let me ask a question. Joel, when you hear this, is this about getting pussy or a relationship?
I say results, whatever the result may be. If the result is getting to a second
Corey,
date,
we got we got. I'm just thinking. I'm just looking for it. No, you answer substantively based on what the result that you want. Also, I'm just asking Joel, based on your answer, do you think this is more conducive to getting vagina or a relationship?
This sounds more like leaning towards the vagina side. Because I'm wondering if you, again, I mean, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the approach, but at the same time, like, you know, when you start asking questions as far as what happened in her last relationship, like, how she responds, like, how do you know she's being honest? Like, even if she tells you what happened in the relationship, how do you know she's only giving her side and not what actually happened?
Well, I'm taking it as how she's interpreting the situation. I'm not accounting for his view. I'm giving to her how she interprets it. That's how I'm taking it.
Yeah, no, that's fair, and that's why it is vagina centric.
Yeah,
it's not relationship centric.
No, I would say it's relationship. It can be relationship centric because
here's why it's not, Corn. Because if the truth, well, just 1 second, let me answer, Corn. The reason why I know it's not is because the truth should matter if you want to take her personal. But if you're just taking her side so you can hear what will appease to her, right? And then you can acquiesce to that to get vagina, but you need the whole story for it to be important to moving into a relationship.
I know, and I was getting ready to say, to get the whole story is like, say, okay, if I asked him, this is how I feel. I asked that same question.
Or he didn't say that though.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, on the back end of that, okay, this is what you say, right? Okay, if I talk to your man, what would he say? That's how I
no, that's different though. But that's not what Corey said though.
Yeah. Corey, the
Yeah,
way
but
Corey
I can't-
presents it, but Corey, real quick, let me just say how you're presenting it. It is to hear how she caused pain so that you can go around it and then hit that sensitive part of her and then to get the puss. Like it sounds kind of manipulative the way you're doing it. I'm just telling you how it comes across. I'm telling you how it comes across. You may not think so. Remember, I'm society. Remember, as Corey?
Woman, that's how
I'm society.
Hold on. That's how you're deciding to see it. You're deciding to see the glass half empty versus half full. If the goal, like for me, the goal is to find one solid woman, right? I have to get to certain places with her. The more layers I can peel back, the more the person I get to see. The more the person I get to see, the better decisions I can make for me and her. So that
okay.
I mean, you're not buying. I mean, the only reason why you're not buying is because most men probably have dealt with you in that manner. But I'm telling you, the fact of the matter
that has nothing to do with it. I'm just telling you. That has nothing to do with it. But Alex, you got a question?
But the next,
I was just going to ask
just really quick. Just really quick. The name of the game is to get from 1 date to 2 days to 3 dates and so forth until you get to the point that you gather enough information to make the right decision for you.
For who? For you?
And
or
I just
for
found
her,
the way.
Collective. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna call you on your crap, Corey. Earlier tonight, you said you could be with a girl for 2 years and not be intentional about being with her. You said that. I mean, I'm just trying to get what I'm gonna get from her. Like, you are the type of guy. You said it yourself, admittedly. I'll be this girl for 2 years. Just get what I can get from her. I don't care if my man slept with her. I'm gonna want him to help me out so I can get more from her.
Okay, now let me answer that. So let's go back to that. So let's go back to that. Now, can I be with a woman for 2 years and not? Absolutely, I can do that because sometimes it takes time. This isn't something that can be done overnight on 1 date or 2 dates. It takes time. So if it takes 2 years or 3 years, if I get to that point, I'm saying, yo, look, this is not for me. I'm going to manage my losses and keep it moving. So yes, I could absolutely date a woman for 2 years and be like, all right, I've gone as far as this is going to go. I'm out. I've seen women produce other human beings with another man and still be like, okay, I've gotten to a certain point now. I'm out.
I'm calling
I can't
BS
do that.
more. I want Alex to talk, but I'm calling BS on that too. Because a man knows. Does not take years for a man to know. But I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
And I just want to know I just want to know how that's worked out for you traditionally. Because to Asia's point, I'm just saying, like you seem like you're speaking it from logic, and this has worked, and this is your test and true way of thinking. But how has that worked for you?
It's worked very well. I've met a lot of wonderful women. I've had a lot of wonderful relationships. I've had a lot of good times and a lot of good experiences.
So has that produced vagina or did that produce relationships? Which did it produce for you?
It's produced me maximizing my time on this planet in a healthy way.
One of the two, vagina or relationship.
Once again, first of all, getting hold on. Minute, no,
Corey,
because the question doesn't because you're giving me an equation that really this nigga's scared and not a man.
Corey,
no, you're asking a question that
that's okay too. Just say that. That's
what's it about? What's it about for me is me maximizing my time and enjoying life as best as I can. If it's being in a relationship, great. If it's just having sex, great. It's about me maximizing my time. And the end goal for me is not to say I got married. That's a woman thing. Women take pride in getting married. When a woman gets married, when a woman gets engaged or married, it's, oh my God, girl, you got engaged, blah, blah, blah. But when a dude and other men find out, oh, William got engaged. Damn. When did that happen? It's like a disease or something. It's looked upon differently. I'm just trying to, once again, I am not promised to be here for 30 years. I'm just trying to maximize each day that I can.
So just to clarify.
All right, no. That's it. No more follow-up questions. Fuck that.
Right,
All
not to him, not to him. I got another question, but I don't want Alex to ask her question.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't have any more for Corey.
Yeah. So my next question, because I think we got a good solid. Next question is for the men. I'm gonna go start at the top. Cornelius, Corn.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Give me 2 traits or 2 things that you can improve upon as a man for yourself.
That I can improve upon.
Improve upon. What can you improve upon?
Oh Lord, you're trying to get transparent here.
Wait, bro, Hamp, can you mute Corey, please?
Corey, mute your mic.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I would say listening could be something that I can definitely improve upon. Make sure that I'm being an active listener, I guess you would say. I can hear you, but being more of an active listener.
Let me ask a question, man. Why don't women like you, Corn?
What?
Why don't women like you?
Or don't?
Don't.
I don't say they don't. I don't get that one.
When they leave and when you ain't getting no pussy, when you fly them out and they sleep in a different bed, shit like that.
Oh, you went back to that?
Nah, cause y'all motherfuckers, I didn't even put no names on it. I ain't go back to shit. Don't even say nothing. Just why don't women like you, man? God damn, man.
I didn't say they don't. I don't know where they're coming from. Why would they say they don't? I don't. That never came across.
Why are you single?
I'm not single.
This nigga.
This nigga's scared. He's not single. He ain't asking. He ain't single. He in a relationship, y'all. Leave him alone.
Did you just look back to make sure you didn't get in trouble, nigga?
No, I'm looking like y'all looking at me like
This nigga's scared.
Oh my God, yo.
I'm looking around like, who y'all talking to? But
this nigga's scared.
This is crazy, bro.
So
you throwing the curveball. I said active listener to go back to her question. You asked me.
Well, I mean, actually, wait, hold on, pause. Hold on.
What?
Let's kind of explore that a little bit, right?
Okay.
So Corn, you are a beautiful man. You are a 9 out of 10. You can't deny that, right? So you have not had success in relationships, right?
No, I've had success. No, what do you define as success?
Hold on. So one of the times was when I think you actually said it one time and they laughed about it. You flew a girl out and y'all did sleep in separate beds, separate occasion. You was trying to buy this girl a drink and they laughed at you and said, no, thank you. Like there's been times that you've been out in social spaces,
I don't remember that drink thing.
And you got it and kind of rejected. Or you sitting there buying a whole bunch of drinks and you didn't, whatever. There are times in your life, Corn.
Okay.
Right? I'm asking. Let me ask you. Have there been times you've been rejected by women that you wanted?
I wouldn't necessarily say that was rejection. Even in that sense, I would say it was more so she had other stuff going on. I would say that. I won't say she was rejecting me because she was still around for a while. You know what I mean? So it was more so what she had had to before she got to me. So I'll never look at it like, okay, they rejected me. I look at it like, okay, they must got something else.
I want the truth,
bruh. Wait, what? Why you keep putting? Okay, I answered the question, right?
Yeah. Okay, Ham. Let's move on. Never mind, Ham. I'm sorry. I wanted to explore more, but that's fine.
Okay. You know what? Well, I will give this. I will give this. I have been shy previously. Yes, I used to be very shy coming up. I probably built up I would say the last 10 years, but I would say previously I used to be really shy. So maybe that could be something that could cause rejection for sure.
That's why they don't like you.
What back then?
Back then, okay.
Back then. Not now.
So
you still shy. Oh nigga, you still shy, nigga. I watched the show.
Still shy. That was the TV. Come on, bro. Like, come on now. It's TV. Don't do that.
You're not an active listener.
How am I shy? I went on a dating show. Like, that's not shy.
And lost.
He didn't lose. All right, we gonna back off. We gonna back off.
Yeah, get off Corn.
Hey, but at least Corey, he tried to answer though. He ain't running though. I shout out. He ran. He did. He definitely stuffed his sneakers, but he didn't tear the bottoms off.
Corn, how are you trying to prove upon your active listening? And your second one you said was what?
Being I was saying, you were saying, well, I was kind of answering between you and Ham. Sorry, was something
Answer mine. Forget Ham. Answer
you.
Mine.
It was like the shy.
Well, no. Answer my original. What can you improve upon?
So active listening and being more proactive, I would say.
Okay. And very concisely, how are you trying to improve upon those two things?
I try to, like, if a woman is talking, I try to, like, if we're on the phone, I try to mute my mic. So that way I can let her get everything out and I can talk, but she can't hear me talking. So that way she can get everything out that she needs to say. And then I can say, okay, are you done now? You know, kind of at least ask them, okay, are you done or whatever, so that I can continue to talk. Like, that's something that technique that I use to make sure I don't, like, because I can jump over you when you talking because I'm trying to get my point across. So,
Mr. White, I'm gonna divert to you. Okay. Is that considered improving your active listening skills? Oh, thank you, Jason Jameson, for the super chat. Just showing love. Thank you, Jason.
Let me read them. Savage with the $2. Women don't know what they want. $2 from Savage. It's called push and pull. He puts that at 10:05 when Corey was talking. No Cupcake Zone podcast with the $2. Her password will predict your future. Savage with the $2. Push-up bras. Are you manipulative? All right. No Cupcake Zone with the $2. Her past will predict her future. Okay. Oh, that's what he meant. Okay. MC Heavy Tits with the $5. He's maximizing the amount of box he's entering. No Cupcakes with the $2. The women are triggered by the cheat code. Why do people always say people be triggered and shit? Like that is,
that's
they ain't even say nothing.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, we overcooking
shout out
to
Triple Black. Huh?
I said we overcooking that word too. The word triggered.
Fact.
Yeah, we are.
Mr. White, go ahead, love.
Yeah, so Mr. White, how Cornelius just described active listening and improving upon it, is that indicative of improving upon his active listening skills? Is that actually going to help?
Hell no. What? Like, he not working on that. You said you put your phone on mute and you still talking.
No.
You still
no. I'm listening.
It's not interrupting her.
No. What I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to say I'm listening, and so I don't talk over her. That's the way that it can stop me from. It's just like a barrier that I put in place so that I don't jump in while she's talking.
No, so all that means is you're not interrupting her, but you're still not listening because you're talking.
No, I'm listening. It makes me. I'm just saying whatever. I guess
you said you're talking on mute. You said you're talking on mute though.
If you have to mute yourself,
I get if I do blurt something out, it's on mute. Is what I'm saying. Like if I say,
but you're not listening.
I am listening. That's what I'm saying.
You lack.
If you have to mute,
listening.
Torn. If you have to mute, you're not listening.
No. Mute is mean.
She just can't hear you. She don't know you're not listening because she can't hear you.
No, I'm listening though. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm listening.
This is what you did. This is what you did, Corn. This is what you did to her. Do you remember you used to get a spanking or you used to get in trouble by your mom? You know how you get under the bed? So I fucking hate her. That's what you did, bro.
No, I don't do that. I'm saying you giving.
That's what you're doing on mute.
The mute is the barrier so that I don't jump in.
That's nigga.
But that's
Joe,
that's
get Joe in here, man.
It may not work for everybody else. It's my
it's fucking for you either. Yeah. For you either. But go ahead.
The fucking two movie stars is wilding right now, man. Go ahead.
These models is wilding. Let me get to a married man for once.
All right.
But
yes, love.
What can you improve upon as an individual?
I'm gonna go with Corn. I don't be listening, and I'm kind of selfish at times too. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So those two right there. Word.
How are you trying to improve upon those?
I'm not.
Okay. Thank you for your candor. So has it impacting your marriage?
Not really. She still love me. But me and my wife got this thing where don't nothing drag to the next day, man. That shit gonna be over. Like that ain't nothing dragging out to the next day. She know I don't be listening, but she still be beating me in the head with shit. And she know I'm selfish, but she still love me. And when I say selfish,
yeah, define
it's
that.
like it's like it's kind of like my way or no way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do know what you're saying.
Like if she want gray curtains and I want black and she buy gray, I'm like, nah, take them shits back. I told you I wanted black. So
Did she take them back? Did she take them back?
No, she don't take them back.
Oh, okay. Well, that means are you just talking? That's fine.
Yeah, so
just talking.
But yeah, like I am selfish. Like if I want to go somewhere and she don't want to go, I'm just going and she's just staying at home. I'm out. So
Alex, you want to jump in on that one? Or are you good?
I had another question for the married men, but different than that. Okay, so in dealing with women, and y'all have been married a different variety of age of years, what is something that you learned about women that no one told you before? Like that was like a discovery.
Married, you said?
To the married men, like what's something that you learned about women that you didn't expect to learn?
It's a good question.
Y'all niggas make a fucking mess, bro. The amount of mess women leave behind is crazy, man.
That shocked you?
Yo, it's like she like, you didn't put the toilet seat down. I said you can't see the fucking countertop in the bathroom, my nigga. Like you got shit everywhere. You worried about the toilet seat? You shitting me? At least I put the thing. Put it up.
She doesn't want to fall in it. I mean, that's different.
Niggas
go
be
crazy. Go crazy.
You feel me? Babe, you didn't put the toilet seat in. I said, bro, I can't find nothing. I can't even brush my teeth up this motherfucker. Damn.
Yo, one thing is when you marry like a independent woman, once y'all get married, all that independent shit go right out the window. It's like she forgot everything she knew when she was on her own doing her independent shit. Now you got to be there and ready for everything. The whole everything down.
Did that shock you? Did you not expect her to, I guess, be submissive then because she was so independent?
Nah, my wife was kind of like she was forced into being like independent. Her situation was different. She ain't had no fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? But me coming in right away, she had some resistance, but I had to break down that wall. But now that wall broken down, shit, man, I can't teach her how to change no tire. I can't teach her how to do nothing else she would have done when she was independent. Now all that shit land on me. It's all good though. You know, I accept all of it. But
so, Bub, I think you said something very valuable, and I want to stay right there real quick because a lot of men in the chat and in the world and society are saying y'all women are too independent. But you had one, and you broke her down. You broke it down, and y'all in love for 20 years, whatever.
Different.
How did you do that?
Different.
How did I do it?
How did you break?
Her circumstance is what is the key factor in what he said. So her circumstance forced her into those situations where she absolutely had to do everything. That is a different ball game. That woman is looking to get a release, looking to have the weight lifted off her. She's not doing it to try to prove a point and to try to think she is equal to men. So that's a totally different ball game. So let me just answer that to get that out the way.
I hear what you're saying, Hemp. Hold on, real quick. I hear what you're saying, Hemp. Nevertheless, a lot of women, I'm about to say it, a lot of women feel they're forced into independence. And so how did a man break it down successfully?
Let me answer again. You said no. Bub don't need to answer. Let me answer to get it out the way because I want to actually go back to your question and ask Joe. You said feel, right? But when the truth start coming out, you realize it was just feelings. Somebody who is actually doing it's not a feeling, it's actual facts. So you don't think you're using words purposely, but you are. That's it. She not doing it to prove something.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Yeah. So I was forced to
like watch this. Let me continue to break it down. Bub, did she have an emergency fund just in case shit hit the fan and she had to leave?
Nope.
Because she ain't trying to prove nothing. She was fully committed and she like, thank God for this man. That's what happens. That's the difference. Let me just break that down. No, Alex, I'm not talking about you. You ain't the only woman that had an emergency fund just in case you had to leave.
I'm sorry. Wait,
even going back to Ava's point though, with that.
I'm telling you, trust me. Trust me. Those women are different. Because you know why? When Bub was making his way up to the trajectory where he is, he always had a big piece of chicken. She was always at the games. It's cold, sleet, didn't matter. The dedication was there 10 years later. So you can't use them because they are extreme.
Thank you.
They are extreme outliers. Nah, Ask Joel the question.
Because my point was, he said she was independent. I don't want to derail this conversation because it was a good conversation. I was trying to go somewhere, but you're trying to derail it. But I also want to hear from Joel too.
Track.
But still, I wanted to hear Bub talk about how she was independent, what all that meant. You talking for him, so fine. You still the host. You allowing me to ask these questions, fine.
Blah 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 blah. You sound like a goddamn
No, that's what you sound like. You need to lay that brown alone. Get some water.
You sound like the motherfucking Rugrat parents, nigga.
Joe,
did Bub get to answer though?
No, because Ham trying to derail it.
No, because I answer for him because y'all try to go down. It's a different ball game. He won't be able to answer.
Let him answer it.
No.
Hold on. Bub. Answer just this question though. Was any of her independence rooted in trauma?
Let's just say she lost both her parents at 14. She was basically fucking homeless.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the independence part came in. I met her, she ain't had shit. And then when she finally started to get something, she said, yo, I want you around me. Come move in with me. And once I moved in with her, she saw that, I could hold shit down, and she let me break down that wall.
Yeah.
I think that answers your question, love.
Yeah.
He didn't really have to fight for it.
And that's the substance of it. That's what I was trying to articulate. That's a totally different ball game.
Thank you, Q, for getting Bub to articulate that. Appreciate that, Q.
Yeah, no, don't stop. I'll put you on the back and just be done with it.
Well, why are you threatening folks though? Why are we getting threatened?
Because I can't. Because you can't beat me in a fight.
Because you're being a bully on that brown liquor.
Whoever can win the fight, get to threaten people.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Give me a few attributes that you would like to improve, but you feel you need to improve upon, and how you go about doing that.
I think for me, number one, confidence, and then number two, actually giving people space to be different, giving people space to grow, and giving people space to, I guess, mature. And I say that because, like, I'll take something that somebody says and I'll hold them to it, and you don't have to prove me wrong in order for me to believe that, you're a different person than what you said you was.
How are you trying to improve upon your confidence?
Really, honestly, it's just at this point, just going out and doing stuff. Like, stop coming up with reasons why I can't do something and come up with a reason why I can.
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Pretty much.
Cool.
And so the answer was your confidence, Joel. That's what they don't like.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How does it manifest to them? Like, how do they know you're not confident? How do they know you're not confident?
Because I have a lot of people in my circle that are single, and I'll listen to when you hang around single people, you talk about single people shit. So relationships and dating is always gonna be a topic, and I'll hear them. These are women I'm talking about, by the way. I hear them talking about what they're looking for and what they want and what they don't want, and I'll take what they're saying and apply that shit to all women.
Okay.
Bad logic, of course, but you can't do that. So that's the way, like, I process information. That's why couple times I've been up here previously. They'll say stuff like the 6 foot tall and the 6 figures and all that stuff. I mean, whether or not that's actually what they're looking for, I'm gonna hold you to it because that's what you said.
I see. So in these conversations, you're not the criteria that they're articulating.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then they'll say, "Oh, Joel, why don't you shoot your shot at this person? Shoot your shot at this person."
Mm-mm.
That person already said, "I ain't what you're looking for."
Yeah.
What's the point?
I can see that.
You're not gonna sit here and tell me to go talk to somebody that's already rejected me. That's a waste of time.
Love, does that make sense for a woman's ears?
It does. It's good to hear from a man's perspective, honestly. We don't get to hear the transparency from a man in that regard. But at the same time, we talked about this kind of before. It's even though the woman said that you may not, she wants a 6-foot dude, whatever. We talked about this before. But at the same time, because of who you are, and you are, charismatic and whatnot, that 6 foot means nothing. I don't subscribe to that 6 foot crap. I really don't subscribe to that.
So question in a hypothetical. Let's say go ahead. Well, I just want to ask her a question, Joe, and you can jump. So let's say Love, real quick. Let's say Love, you saw a guy, right? Because sometimes you don't mind like telling a guy, hey, whatever, you get a drink, make sure you make eye contact, and you overhearing him say he like light-skinned women with big breasts. Would you be less inclined to shoot at him or to like get his attention? Like, does that make sense?
So it does make sense, but at the same time, I think I've still done it before anyway. Honest to God, I think I have. Just because to get to know him.
Not the cap.
Okay.
Sir, you saw me do it before, actually.
I didn't say anything.
No, your speaker did. Your drop did. So as I was saying, I have done it before.
Not the cap.
It could be sort of a friendship. That's all.
Well, I got a moment. Let me read these. Romello was popping with the $5. Corey is a singer and Corn is a track star. Savage with the $2. Push-up bras are manipulation. I guess. Savage with the $5. Can't build a house with 2 bathrooms off the master. Yeah, I mean, you got to do all that. God damn. T.O. was popping with the $2. A lot of women feel they are oppressed. Wild Wisdom with the $10. How do you men know when your woman wants to be taken down? Taken down like sex?
Sex, I think is what they mean.
Okay. Love, we can answer that, or did you want to keep going with the question?
I think Alex had a question. Right.
Ahead,
so I wanted to ask Joe something.
Corey wanted to add some 2 cents. Go ahead.
Joel.
Joe was supposed to respond. Joe was supposed to respond, matter of fact, right?
Oh, don't worry about it. Y'all answered my question already.
Okay. I want to respond to Joe. I want to respond to Joe. Joe, less than 15% of the population are tall men. The other 85 are average or short. Remember I told you before about don't listen to what they tell you. Treat them up by what they're accepting or being treated. Short dudes are getting plenty of love. It's not as big as the fact that they're making it be. So shoot your stuff to every woman. So dude, stick your chest out, step to whatever woman you want to, and let your confidence and your speak for you. You deserve to have the best woman that you can get.
I'm not volunteering to be somebody's second choice or second round draft pick. Because when I'm stepping to you, you're my first pick at that point.
Hey, real talk. Unless you're a virgin.
Point me towards women that when you ask them what they want, I want the ones that will describe me. I don't want the ones that's settling for me.
At the end of the day, everybody settles.
That's fine, but I'm not about to be. You're not gonna rub it in my face like that.
So, okay.
I don't necessarily agree. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead.
It just, Joel, you said something earlier that sticks out to me. You said a lot of the people that you hang out with are single, right? Did I hear that correctly?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think the circle that you have makes a difference. And I feel like if you are aspiring to be in a relationship or whatever the case is, maybe you should mix up your friend group. Don't know if you have people outside of him who may be married or who are in relationships. I think that makes a difference. But I do also feel like what it sounds like you're saying is that you aren't willing to take a risk at shooting your shot at someone because of the fear of rejection of getting turned around. And I understand not wanting to be someone's second pick, but you never know. Remember, we talked about earlier about societal norms. A woman may say that she thinks that's what it sounds like, but in reality, you really may be what she needs. And you're not going to know, Joe, and you are going to miss out on that.
Facts.
Continue to just, I'm going to stay in this box. And I'm almost waiting for her to say, these are the things, boom, 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 and boom. I fit in this criteria. I'm going to go ahead. And now I'm going to go ahead and have a conversation with her.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So once again, it sounds to me like y'all are saying, go talk to these women, even though they've already said they don't like you. That's what.
No, but Joe,
that's what
they
y'all
just
saying.
told.
Yes.
No, Joe, I'm telling you, bro.
All right, hold on. All right, so yesterday we got into this mode where everybody had all this advice and they never had to take the bullets themselves. They also never had to take the same risk that he got to take. And never had to be in those shoes. Corey, you can't raise your hand because you 6'3" and you a model. So you really can't, you really won't be able to identify. You can empathize, but you can't sympathize because you never took those bullets. So it's very important that when we telling people these things, we also got to assess how realistic it is. Now, I had to get that out quick because I want Cheek. What the fuck are you yawning about? Nigga, you ain't that tired, nigga.
Come on, dog, man. Let me live, man.
All right, my bad.
Hey, can I say one more thing?
Yes, you can. And then I want to ask Cheek the same question that Love had asked Jog. Go ahead.
So Corey, for guys like you, when you ask a woman what they say they want, they're gonna start off describing shit like you. Not saying you're shit, but they're gonna start off describing shit that you like, shit that you are. I'm sorry, I meant to say. And as Hamp was saying, it is much easier to operate in a space where when you know you're wanted. When you know you're not wanted, it's a whole different game. I don't know if you know what that feels like, but I'm just trying to offer you my perspective from my point of view.
I know exactly what that feels like. I wasn't always 6'3". At one point in time, I was 5'7", 5'8", 130 pounds, a vicious stutter, bad teeth, braces. It was bad, but you know what? If I saw a woman, I would let my confidence be my talker and what works for me. If I wanted her, if she didn't want me, I was off to the next. But that's never gonna stop me from shooting my shot. That's like with being successful in life about a lot of things. There may be some things that you may appear not to be qualified for, but you take your shot because you don't want to go through life not knowing, like, damn, I should have stepped the whole girl, or damn, I should have took that job. Damn, I should went and did this. Shoot your shot, B. That might be the woman that changes everything for you. And you didn't step and you missed out on having your family because you were self-doubting how great you are.
How you gonna walk off?
Walk off on me. All right, and then
game is game.
All right. I respect the walk off, and I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say before we go to the next person. I don't want to be a woman. I don't want to be the man that somebody needs only. I want to be wanted as well.
That's fair.
Like I don't want to be the fallback. I don't want to be the fallback man.
Land for a second.
Like
Joe, say it one more time. Say it one more time without interruption.
I don't want to be the man somebody needs. I want to be the man somebody wants as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let it marinate for a second. Cheeky. Love. Ask the question. Why don't women like you, Cheeky?
She ain't say that shit. Love, ask your question. I ain't answering that. Good Love. What was your question? That's crazy. You ain't coming at me like that. Fuck.
So, Cheeky, are you in a relationship right now?
No, ma'am.
You said no? Okay. By choice?
Yeah.
Okay. And so what are some of the well, if you asked, did you do a debrief? Like, what are some of the reasons why your last relationship didn't work? Are you frozen?
Yeah.
I think he's frozen here. Oh, okay.
He'll come back.
All right.
He'll come back.
When you ask the question. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Did you hear my question?
Yeah, why the reason of my last relationship ain't
Yeah. That what she said to you. That
I ain't work out because she is not. I broke it off.
Oh, you broke it off. Okay. Okay. Because I was trying to go around it to see, why haven't your relationship's been successful? Like, what do you need to improve upon? But you broke up with her, so I couldn't go that route. What do you need to improve upon in your relationship?
I mean, it just still doesn't mean like I ain't doing anything or I don't have any improvements.
Okay.
I think when it comes to emotional, not availability, that's probably not the best word. Women tend to tell me they feel like I know them, but they don't know me. So there's a yearning for connection that they want to feel from me that I just a lot of the times I just don't know if it's worth giving, So that's one of them things, and I know that women are really emotional, so that's a key thing in a lot of things. They want to feel that emotional availability. But with me, it takes a lot of work to get to that point, just because I'm naturally reserved, I'm naturally quiet. I just kind of sit back and listen. And so they do a lot of talking, so they feel like they expose themselves, and they do. And I just be like, "Congratulations, I know you, and you don't need to know me."
Because you learned who she was first.
Well, it's not even because it's just if you're willing to expose information about yourself so willingly, why should I? Like, it's not my fault. You want to tell me everything about you, and I don't think it's necessary for me to say everything about myself. Like,
so you're guarded.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I call it being cautious. Like, I think most people should be cautious. I don't trust the intentions of most people because most people don't take the time to really vet. Right, that's the key word of 2023. Nobody really be vetting. I'll be really taking that serious. Like, I see how you move, or maybe I don't see how you move, and that's a problem. So the problem is.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You used the word she exposed herself, and then she gets upset with me because I'm not telling her about me. So is she exposing herself, or is she just trying to get to let you know who she is? Because that's
so when I say exposed,
yeah.
When I say exposed, I use that interchangeable with vulnerability. I think women expect a level of emotional vulnerability from men at the same time that they give it, not realizing that we're men just overall tend to be more guarded, like y'all are saying, with that particular aspect of their life, right? Like, talk to us about business. Oh man, I got game. How you feeling? Man, I'm straight. Like, there's a reason because a lot of the times, I don't really think women understand. We take that serious, right? And they are very loose with that. They be, I feel this and I feel that, and I'm like, okay, I'm here. I feel you. I understand. And then when you don't give it back, they don't feel like they special to you, but you gotta earn feeling special. And I hate to they make it sound like I'm a pimp. I'm not trying to pimp.
No,
you.
it doesn't. No. I don't take it that way. I don't take it that. I just want to know, like, what would it take for you to feel safe enough to be vulnerable with the next woman you're with?
Quality time and time period. Like, it just takes time. And if you're not patient, or you feel like something's not coming your way because you deserve it at this time, or that you expect this to happen in this time period, I'm not the person that's gonna be like, oh baby, nah, right, go take your ass home. All right. Shit, it's all good. Like, there's another nigga down there that he'll expose his heart to you. Second date, and you're gonna hate him.
Do you think that's something that's kept you maybe not being successful in relationships, is your inability to be vulnerable?
I don't think I'm unsuccessful in relationships. I think I had one good successful relationship, and it was the only one I had. The reason why I had it is because I chose and vetted her. I've known her for years. She earned that trust, and I didn't go after her. She came after me. Right? I don't chase. I really typically do not chase women. I just think it's a big waste of time.
Oh, you sound like me.
Thank you.
Comedian Q, you said what now?
You sound like me. You say you don't chase.
It don't really make sense. If they like you, they like you. And if they don't, then they're not fucking with you.
It's not more like me.
It don't matter.
So How many access points have you been granted since you don't chase? Is it minimal?
Minimal. I mean, it just depends.
The
A lot
volume
of
of
this stuff.
women, though. Like, how many women have you interacted with, been able to probably date if you just sitting back and waiting?
It depends on the time frame. It depends on the time frame and situation. So if you talk
Last
about
4
currently,
years. Last 4 years.
I'm
Present
straight.
day, the last
Last
3
4
4
years.
years.
Yeah, I'm straight. Kickbacks, with parties, people invite you to stuff. Yeah, typically your profession allows you to meet other people and expand and branch out. And then from that point on, either you a vibe, like you have casual conversation. Because to be honest with you, I think most women know when they see you to be attractive and they find you interesting.
So
and from that point, they'll do that. Yeah.
So you saying like let's say oh hey, you taking pictures at a party. Oh, you doing a good job. Are you saying they make the first engagement and then you'll do the work from there, or what? How does it happen?
So it just depends. Like let's say it's photos or videography. Like some people are more drawn to the camera just due to their personality.
Sure.
And some people just drawn to the camera because of who behind the camera. But you gotta learn how to kind of read the situation to figure out which one is which. Through that, like when you put the camera down and you still find them hovering around you, although the camera put away, just use some context clues. They won't be like tapping you on the shoulder, like, hey, but if I put my camera over there, right by the wherever, and I sit down on the couch, and you following me to the couch, and the camera off, I'm going to take that as okay. Either you want to be over here or ain't nowhere else to sit. But that's not the case. Plenty of seats over there, plenty of seats over there. You sat right next to me for a reason. What's up? We start talking.
Okay.
So on and so forth.
So present day, has this been working? Are you getting women? Are they coming through? You got a roster? You like how is this actually when it comes to fruition from not being in attack mode? What do the results look like?
I think it just depends on the interest of
you, Cheek. I'm talking about you right now, present day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm answering. Like, if I don't right now, I'm not looking for a relationship. Like, if I really wanted to get a relationship, because I got out of mine, maybe almost a year now, and I don't want to do that. Like, it took a lot I don't think people really. Relationships is not like easy. Like,
how long was you with her?
Oh, girl, I was with her for 2 years. So them 3 to 4 years you was talking about, I was in a relationship. When I got out of it, I was like, and I'm not trying to be emotionally taxing myself.
Okay.
Cheeky, how old are you, real quick?
27.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How y'all thought I was?
Young.
I thought I was what?
You saying because you saying a lot of young nigga shit.
Okay.
So I'm like, I threw my hands up, like, oh, that makes sense. Why you?
That makes sense. Okay, I got you. What do you think? What do you think it is that's young?
Nah. I was vibing with him when he to be only 27 or whatever. When he said that vetting shit, he know what time it is.
Well, yeah, but he's using it as a mask. Go ahead.
Yeah, at the same time, Bob, that sounds very intellectual, mature, right? But there was a lot of stuff that he said in between that. That's like, damn, you're gonna be single for a minute if you don't change those thought processes. Or at least
he's not gonna be single
opening up to that.
He's gonna be single as long as he chooses to be single. Trust me.
What you think about this part before Cheeky rebut and protect himself? Cheek when he's saying,
crazy.
I gotta gaslight a little bit. So one thing I heard to Q's point, I think, is overly cautious says fear to me. And so when you're not in attack mode, especially at 27, I think the fear is permeating through a lot of your actions. And men, we don't like to say we sad. We like to say we mad. We don't like to say you hurt our feelings. We like to say we mad. So we say things that are comfortable and masculine. But the truth is, if to me, I'm hearing more fear than this emotional intelligence of, oh, let me be cautious. Let me wait for them to come to me. I think it's I ain't trying to do that. The rejection part kind of fucks me up.
Or the potential to break up and be hurt again, or be in that space of sadness, and there's the fear of that, and so very guarded. And so again, I think that the whole vetting thing is a disguise for that. And so I think Bub might have said it. He gonna be in a relationship if he chooses to, but will it be successful? Because you get in a relationship to be successful, not just to be anyone.
You got kids? You got kids? Yep, it's definitely gonna be successful. Trust me.
What does that
mean?
What does that mean, Bub?
It's on his time now. Women checking for men that don't got a lot of baggage. He don't got a lot of baggage. He don't got
How
no
do you
baby
know?
mothers.
I wouldn't. You're saying that definitively, and I don't think you can really say that with confidence. Number one. Number two. No, listen, Bub. Also, you have to get out there to get practice, right? So if you're shooting yourself behind this wall, how do you know how to communicate and be in relationship? So I'm not buying what you sell. I know you're a big proponent of this, Bub, but nah. No, that ain't it.
He's not saying.
I'm not understanding. When you say you need to practice what in particular?
Conversation. How do you articulate? So no, I wasn't done talking yet. Conversation. How do you articulate? In relationship. Instead, you saying I'm letting her expose herself. She's just talking. How are you communicating? How are you letting her know? Even a little bit about yourself, because as you get older, so are the women you're going to be around, and they've had life experiences and they've had communication. All I'm saying is you are going to be somewhat behind the 8 ball in communication. Of course, you're going to be in a relationship. Don't get me wrong. You're going to be in a relationship, but will it be successful is the point. How are you going to be a productive relationship with the woman? That's the goal, not just in relationship. And that's communication. And you even said it yourself earlier, I thought, right?
No, so I said that about women that I was just talking to, not necessarily the woman I was dating. I told you
No, earlier about an hour and a half, about 2 hours ago at this point. I'm talking about that.
Damn.
I kind of understand where you're coming from. I mean, I gotta say, like, you're definitely a lot more aware of yourself and where you at than I was when I was 27. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the thing I picked up from him was also that kind of like fear of the process, like, and I wanted to ask, like you mentioned, it takes time to open up. Is it time or is it a vibe? Like, because time could be like forever. Like you could be in that space where you're like, yeah, it's gonna take me like 4 years to open up to you. But do it really take 4 years, or is it just she not giving you the vibe so you could have moved on like 6 months ago?
No, it's problem is most people don't know who they're talking to, and they think they do, and that's the issue. A lot of people don't take the time necessary to even know who they're speaking to. They just start speaking. I don't make that sense. I don't make those kind of decisions. What I do is have a conversation, and like I believe that you start off as friends, or you should start off that way. I know everybody want to just jump into the bed or do whatever. I don't believe in that. I think, who are you? Like, what do you want? And that's how I got in my relationship before. I was friends, but even considered each other on a romantic level. I was at the time involved with ministry. I was leading. I was reading, doing things with her that made those moments valuable. And because of those moments existed, we built something from that. But if I try to do that with a random person, y'all be doing shit like that in 6 months, acting like y'all really gonna be something, and then just for 2 years later, just for you to break up. Like, at least I knew the person who they was, and they was a friend. They could stay a friend. Y'all be breaking up and disconnecting so quickly and never talking to them again because y'all really don't know or care about that person. Y'all can say what y'all want about it, but
facts.
I'm with
y'all
you.
don't like or know the people you deal
I
with.
feel like you're on the right path, yo.
Facts.
Because you got to go through some real shit with somebody, and that could take 4 to 5 years to actually go through some real life shit with somebody to know, to say, okay, well, all right, shorty a solid one. She gonna hold it down. She gonna be here with me through thick and thin. Until you get to that point in that relationship, anything goes, yo. Any one of y'all could leave at any given time, yo, on some for real shit. So, like he said, it take time. It's not because he's scared. He being cautious. And earlier, I don't know if y'all peeped, but he said, Joe, I don't make a lot of money. Remember when he said that?
I don't.
So maybe he's not confident in himself financially right now to say, okay, listen, well, yeah, let me get into this long-term relationship, but damn, I'm still working on myself per se. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't start making real bread till I was around his age. Dead ass.
But he didn't say those things, Bub. You're projecting. He didn't
No.
Oh,
I'm saying because y'all saying he's scared. He ain't scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it's funny. He didn't. I may not have said those things, but you're projecting fear onto me. Like, why is it okay for you to project that and him not to project?
Exactly.
We all been making assumptions.
Facts.
Yeah, we all been
like I think it's only fair if we're gonna all project, then let's do it. But don't try to deny his projection.
No, he did. Exactly. Well, he projected. He definitely projected. What I'm saying is, you're using words and the word exposed, and you saying yourself, self-proclaimed. It's very hard for them to get your walls knocked down. That's not projecting, sir. I'm literally going off of what you said. So that's not projecting. That's all.
Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're projecting an emotion. I'm projecting words. Those words don't mean caution is. It's not the same thing. They're not synonyms. They're not antonyms, but they're not the same word. There's a reason why I use that word specifically.
They're adjacent.
It's a level of warmth.
Fine.
Say that again.
Okay, they're adjacent and very close to one another, though. If we're gonna talk, we have to be very honest.
I am.
Let's
look at it.
They're very close. So cautious is overly cautiousness. You saying this girl's exposing herself and not you letting her talk the entire time. I'm not making these words up. You said these words, and honestly,
I didn't.
I want to make sure that other people are allowed to ask questions too and talk. I don't want to take over this, but
right. Again, I don't
remember. Okay, go ahead.
Think, none of those words have an implication of fear. It's just that's how it was interpreted. I said all of those words intentionally because that's exactly what happens. They make known things of their life just because they don't have an outlet. I'm sorry, but most people don't have a lot of friends and they don't have a lot of people to feel comfortable talking to. So when they find that person, they tend to overextend. I don't have to worry about that. I have that in friends. I have that in my father. So there's a certain amount of things that I don't do because my resources are within my reach.
So Cheeky, I'm curious to know, like, what's the time frame?
He froze. Hold on. I wish you reach for that internet plug and take it out and plug it back in. Damn. Hold on, he'll be back.
That whole thing about the money though, that shit is real.
I think dude is doing
it. Sorry, go ahead, Corey.
No, what I was gonna say was I think the dude is doing what he thinks is best for him. And he's right. Far too many people make rash decisions that they invest way too fast without really getting to know somebody. Like women talk about all the time, oh, I want a guy to court me and take his time. But in reality, when somebody does that, we call them scared.
Hold on.
First of all, Corey, that's why I was trying to ask the clarifying question. So Cheeky, what's the time frame that's being used where these women are just pouring out all this shit that you really don't give a fuck about?
I didn't say. Well, see, now you're implying I don't care. Like that's not true either. It's having a conversation.
Okay, so do you care when that? Do you care?
Yeah. Yes. I care about the people I talk to. Yes, absolutely.
How do you show them you care them? Because you said you're not talking. You're not reciprocating.
No. I didn't say I'm not talking.
You did say you are not reciprocating their vulnerability. You did say that. So how do you show them that you care?
So
that's what I want to know. How do you show them that you care?
Okay, so just because I'm not reciprocating the level of vulnerability that you may want because you have an emotional need does not mean I'm failing you as a friend or as a person that cares. That just means I'm not satisfying your emotional sensation. Sorry.
How does she know? Works. Okay, but Cheeky, listen.
She knows. Well, let me finish. You asked me a question. Let me finish. She knows because I'm constantly there. There's a level of consistency that women look for from men. And if you become that level of consistency, she's going to assume you care. Now, if she gets more attached, then the question comes, do you like me? And that's when you know she likes you. That's how I know. That's how I know she knows I care, and that's how I know she cares. Because most women aren't so readily available to expose, hey, I like you. They only do it after they feel comfortable enough to know that they can do it and not feel bad about it. That's
See,
how I
that's
know.
what I'm saying. And then you'll say something like that, and it makes it sound like you're almost waiting for this validation. So
I'm not waiting for anything. I just know what's natural. What tends to happen. There's a pattern. And so what I tend to do is to say, hey, look, I'm willing to be a friend. Y'all not the only people that can put people in friend zones. Y'all not the only people that can have friends of the opposite sex. Why is it now all of a sudden you understand friend zones and how things work when when you're on the other end? But just because I'm being very considerate about my decision making and who you are, now I'm the bad guy. That's crazy.
Cheeky, with all due respect, fuck a friend zone. That's like, are you serious?
But aren't we all waiting for validation in some way or another?
Validation matters to people.
Huh?
Why is it fucking friend zone?
A friend zone?
You don't have female friends? You have male friends?
Friends like fuckable friends? Hell no. The fuck is a friend zone?
But he's not in a relationship, so he can
Let
friend zone.
Let me ask a question. Are we unaware, or am I not saying? Maybe I'm not using the right word, or what's the confusion?
No,
so you believe men and women, like if you're hetero, men and women can be friends?
Yes.
You full of shit.
Yes.
No. You're not full of shit. You're 20. What are you, 27?
The older you get, the more you should be able to have that relationship. Hold on, wait. The older you get, the more you should be able to have that.
That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole about men and women being friends. So that's not really the subject.
Hold on. My best friend,
I'm saying if y'all going by, I'm telling you, we're not going down that rabbit hole right now. Because that's not really the subject. That's a topic that can last an hour. Cheeky saying that when he sees a woman that he doesn't want, he can still be cordial and be a friend to her, but he's no longer romantically inclined. I understand that, and he's not in a relationship, so for all intents and purposes, him having female friends means nothing.
It doesn't sound, and correct me if I'm wrong, it doesn't sound like he's romantically inclined at all. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, so I'm trying to actively listen. I think what he's saying is he will show them because his listening can also be put into action. He's not revealing his feelings, right? But they'll know he's listening by what he does, how he responds to her, what he may not do based on what he heard from her. Cheeky, let me know if I'm wrong, but he may not be necessarily exposing. Yeah,
like that, and that's the problem. When women like you, they want you to expose how you feel in order for them to feel special. And then it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I'm not exposing how I feel because you're exposing how you feel. What you need to do is be mature as an adult and control your emotions and understand maybe I'm not there with you right now, or maybe we're not meant to be. But that's not my fault. That's not my fault. That's not my fault that you're wanting that from me and you're not communicating it, and I'm not giving it to you because that's just not where it's at.
Right. So that's why I asked, is this happening over the course of like the first 90 days, or is this happening over the course of 2 years? Because I think if you're not opening up after a long period of time, then you will be coming across as guarded. I don't think when the people on the panel were calling you guarded and saying stuff was fearful, I don't think you gave enough to be able to be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I think everybody took what they wanted because there was no information in that area. So like to Bub, it could be like, yeah, 6 months, I'm not opening up to no random shorty. I think we could all agree with that. That makes sense. But if it's like, oh, you've been courting her for 3 years,
he did say a long time
you're not breaking open a little bit, but she's just telling you and exposing these things that you say exposing because she's trying to give you parts of herself to build that intimacy. That could come across as guarded. And I think like, you know, even though you're the one in the control seat who's doing the breaking up, you're not, it doesn't sound like you're really giving yourself a shot at having something true with somebody.
Wait, but I only broke up with one person, and I've already said I'm not looking for a relationship. That communication is clear with them as well. It's not like I'm doing anything wrong, right? If women say that
I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that. That's why I didn't go into like the details of
all right. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm communicating now what what could some of the pieces, because I get what you're saying. You're saying that all the blanks aren't filled in. So it kind of leaves it open to interpretation. That fear could be this, could be that. I'm not going to negate what you guys are saying. I'm just saying I'm acknowledging it. So let me fill it in just a tad bit more. And that way we're somewhat on the same page. It seems like Bub and a couple of other guys was understanding filling in the blanks already, and that just could be due to difference of gender. I don't know. I really don't know. But
you could be right.
The communication on my end is very clear when I talk to women, because I'm not trying to play an emotional rigmarole with their feelings. I tend to be a little bit responsible for both mine and their feelings, just because that's how I was raised to be. Now, if they, after clear communication, still decide to have feelings because that's natural, you can't control that sometimes. I'm not going to blame you for that. Then express it. And then I will be mature enough to say, look, I don't think that's where we're at. But especially not me. I just got a relationship. This ain't right for me right now. It's taxing to be in a relationship, to really care, support, love. Like, if you've been in a relationship, you know this shit is not easy. All right. And then I communicate that. And if they decide they still want to be around because they understand I offered value outside of just a romantic fantasy, then they're going to come to me still for answers, guidance, all kind of different stuff. And if I don't have it, then guess who I can go to? Hey, I got a friend. Hey, I got a Pops. Pops, what you think about her situation? Most of my friends meet my family because my family is a good one. So, I try to make sure we're all good and we're all taken care of.
So real quick, how this played out could how it plays out in relationship, not just boyfriend, girlfriend, but even friendship too. Like you said, the men filled in the blanks because men know how men talk. And we women, as you said, we filled in the blanks because it was not clear to us. And that could also be happening in relationships, right? Because you'll say something and then we'll fill it in because you weren't very clear. You gave a word that could be considered vague, and we fill it in, and that's how miscommunication happens, misunderstanding happens. But the men understood up top. They were filling it in, and they were correct when they filled it in. So I just wanted to bring that. I just wanted to let that land real quick, and that's it. But I think I believe strongly that happens a lot.
I think what I've noticed from how men and women communicate is none of my words or vernacular was vague. As a matter of fact, they're very articulate and direct. And if you look up every word I said, none of them have a negative connotation or any open interpretation, except for how you feel about it.
So you didn't hear what I said? Let me read the super chat real quick. Thank you, Chief the Poet, for 499 super chat. Joel, shoot your shot, man. Many women will go from he's not my type to I love him so much. Women fall in love with who you are, not what you are. The other one here. Thank you, Marcellus Davis. Gifted one.
He always, man. This nigga is one of the greatest of all time.
Marcellus Holla.
Thank you, Wild Wisdom, for $9.99. Joel, it's the men who measure themselves against taller men. Women do not choose like that. Don't let men fool you because they're not getting who they want. No Cupcake Zone for $199. Q and Love running the pick and trill on Cheeky. I don't know what that means, but thank you, No Cupcake Zone. Running the pick and trill. Pick and trill. You know what that means?
Pick and roll, maybe.
Oh.
Okay. Pick and pop.
Can I respond to those? Can I respond to those two super chats?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look, I understand people always ain't gonna end up what they say they want, but it's the fact that you were shallow enough to say the shit in the first place. That's what I have a problem with. I'm just waiting for somebody to actually be mature enough to realize that, hey, your list might be a little bit shallow. Because just like y'all were telling me, I'm excluding myself from opportunities by not talking to them. They're excluding me from opportunities by saying that I ain't good enough. It goes both ways. At the end of the day, everybody wants to be included. Nobody wants to be excluded. Especially off some shit they ain't got no control over. In rant.
Okay. Let me see. So, So Joe, when you hear this, Love, were you about to say something before you read the super chat? When you hear people telling you, do this, do that, do this, do that. We were potting yesterday. Cheeky was there. some of the brothers that were on the podcast mentioned they were incels, right? And then the conversation, as opposed to letting them talk and say why, people just bombarded them with what they should do. Do you ever apply all these what they should do that you get, or do you think people just really ain't listening or they don't understand?
Oh, I do. Like I said, I need to lose about 20 pounds, so hitting the gym is already in the works. I ain't got no argument against that. Now, my thing is, now see, and this goes back to something Love said a couple episodes ago. Am I a nice guy? Yes. I'm a nice guy, yes, but I'm an asshole in execution. Because when I start hitting the gym, it ain't gonna be to get no positive attention from women. I'm doing that shit for myself. Because guess what?
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Because I need to lose weight. The fuck, like again, like if you don't like me when I was 220, I don't want you around when I'm 200. Because guess what? You're only around because I look good. It still means you're shallow.
What part of town you live in? What part?
I live in DC.
Joe, what part? Hey, come see me, and I'll help you get that 25 off before the end of the year. Come holler at your boy. That's what I do.
All right, yeah, y'all put it. Y'all niggas put it in the back chat.
I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
Put in the back chat.
But I say all that to say, like all this change this about yourself. That's good. That's fine. I understand change needs to happen. You got to do something different to get different results. But at the end of the day, you still want somebody that wanted you. Just like Mike Jones said, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. It don't work like that.
Okay, so people said do this and do that, believe in yourself, yada yada yada. How does one get over even approaching women in the first place? If you are constantly, so if you are constantly hearing you not in their conversations about their desires, how do you actually put it into play where you say approach anyway and this is how it's done?
I ain't figured that one out yet. That's a good question.
Well, that's the question I'm asking.
Yeah, that's
like yesterday. They was Joe. They was telling niggas yesterday put cologne on and take a bath.
I mean, that shit is wild to me because like you automatically like everybody watch too much TV and too many movies. Like I think they were treating them dudes on the panel yesterday like they the nerds living in their mama basement who go to Comic-Cons and like take a shower once a week. And I don't think that's the case. Like, I mean, any nigga with common sense knows you got to wash your ass, you got to iron your fucking clothes, you got to look nice, you got to look presentable. Like any nigga with common sense knows that. I think some of the advice that was given to dudes like that is a bit condescending in that regard.
That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, we want to convey a message, but I think it's being poorly done consistently. And then everybody, they just like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So what will we say? What can people say? How can they go about it that actually be conducive to success?
Gotta take more shots, man.
I think the main thing is
there go the generic rhetoric. Nigga, shooters gotta shoot. Thanks, Bob.
You also gotta know where you gotta place your shots at. Like you gotta know who you are.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Put him in the.
Hold on, Ham. I don't like that shit coming from you. Word, because you know for a fact, the more you know for a fact. Okay, the first if you try to bag us, if you try to and this let's use the same night. Let's say you try to bag one chick. It's fucking 50 in the room. You just gonna stop for the whole night?
No.
Okay then.
But I'm cold though.
I'm cold too.
No, exactly. Hold on. No, y'all. No. Let me and Bub talk. No.
You know you gotta take more shots.
Yo, but I'm cold, right? And you are cold. We don't give a fuck. When I was getting locked up, you laughed at me, nigga. So you can't use us, nigga. We don't give a fuck. Remember one time we was in a club in in Orlando, and you the only one waiting for me. Cause I'm talking to these girls, you like, yo, go ahead, fuck it. Everybody, nigga, let's go. We like, fuck out of here, nigga. That's why we got chicken back at the house and y'all don't. We don't give a fuck. Like, so it's hard to use us to make the point. Is my point.
But Let me chime in on that one because it goes back to anything else. Joe, what do you do for a living, Joe? Just in broad context.
Oh shit!
What do you do? Did he freeze?
I didn't freeze.
No.
Before I answer this question, may I ask the relevance? Where are you going with this?
Because the point I'm trying to make is that the first day you showed up on your job, you were not an expert at doing that job. It took time. It took practice. You had to do it over and over and over. You got better at it. You got more comfortable with it. You got more confident with it. So, like he said, you take these shots. Even if you fail, you learn a little bit. You get a little more comfortable. You get a little more confident. You get a little bit more better. Right now, what I see,
I know all this.
Okay, but
like,
what
I'm not the dude that was up here yesterday. I know what I need to do.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't hear you. Say it again. What did you say? I didn't hear.
I'm not the dudes that was. I'm not the dudes. Some of the dudes that's up here yesterday or whatever. I know it needs to be done. This ain't my first conversation on this panel about this topic.
So let me,
Joe.
like,
I don't. All you guys saying take more shots. It ain't just about taking more shots. They got to be smart shots. You can't be shooting out your damn league either. You got to be confident. You got to be comfortable with who you are. You got to know who you are.
So Joe. Yeah, I don't take more shots. They're not wrong, but you're not at that point. I think people misunderstand that. I think all you need to do is start casual conversations without intent to get a number or to try to have sex with or anything. Talking to random women. You ever see a chick come up to the bar and I seen you do this? Oh shit, what you drinking? Oh, that shit is bullshit. Don't drink that cheap ass. You could just have conversations with women, right? That's how you could build a comfort level. You trying to take real shots. You ain't at that point. Just starting conversations with random people. Right? Get comfortable talking to people that you aren't comfortable with. I think that's how you could start because you gotta scale it up. Just taking shots. I mean, I don't think it's realistic.
Yeah,
you ain't cold. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you, Ham.
Never said I was.
No, I'm just saying, like Bub talking about, nigga, we cold as ice, nigga. Come on, man. Go ahead, Alex.
I agree with him. Like, as a woman, it doesn't have to be anything extreme. It could be simply that you're in the coffee shop and you just give a woman a compliment. Like, you don't always have to have something in return for that. Little things like that make a difference. You know what I mean? Like we said earlier, society tells us what is supposed to be, what we're supposed to go after and attribute and all the other stuff. Are you also following what society is telling you, or are you going with what you want? There's nothing wrong with just going up to a woman and just saying like, yo, you look very pretty today, and just keep it at that. Just keep it at that and just keep moving. Just give a compliment. It doesn't have to be, I'm trying to talk to you, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that. Like for me as a woman, listening to you, Joel, it comes off a bit. I'm not gonna
tap dance much. Just say what you want to say. Golly.
No, but I could see why, as a woman, Joel, I could see why maybe you have some, and just being here on the show, see why you maybe have some difficulties with women. You lack confidence, and that's annoying as hell. You could be the ugliest man. You could be short.
I said it already.
Even with that right there, didn't I say that already? That wasn't necessary. I'm telling you as a woman.
But he said it.
I agree. And
I was asked the question, what is my biggest weakness? And I said my weakness is confidence.
And as a woman, I'm telling you how you're coming off. And and why I wouldn't be interested.
I think to go deeper, it's not even just coming off not confident. It can come across as, let me say, I told you before, Joel, as mean, like, ooh, I don't want to talk to you. Like, ooh, I'm scared to talk to him. And that I think that's where Alex is trying to go with it. Maybe it's not even a lack of confidence. You already know that. But I'm saying it comes across sometimes as unapproachable. That's what I was trying to find out. Unapproachable. And that's all. And maybe that's where you want to be, because you're not ready to be approached, but it definitely comes across as unapproachable. Forget about the lack of confidence. And I think that's unintentional. You don't want it. I'm sorry, I can't real quick. I don't think you want to come across as unintentional, right? I mean, unapproachable. I'm sorry. Right?
Well, he's not in real life.
I would like to think I'm not. I mean, if you like Ham's hung out with me in real life. You met me twice in real life.
I do too, Joe. Listen, I do too. I know you in real life. And what did I say the last time I saw you in real life? Like I we talked about this. I said you, and I think the last show too. You come across as unapproachable, but in real life, you're not. You're very nice. You walked me to my freaking car. We had a nice conversation. But on the podcast, when women are talking, it comes across as unapproachable. That's all I'm saying. He knows you in real life, and so do I. I've met you several times. That's all I'm saying.
Sharon with the $2. What's popping? You're good evening, everyone. What up, though? Ricky P with the 20 ball. I'm 26 and married. Damn, that's different.
Wow.
I've never approached a woman before. When women like you, they are very clear and in your face about it.
Stop the cap.
Ricky, I like your comment. You wilding with the last sentence, though, cowboy. Now Ricky might be a stallion, so that might be his experience. However, oh, that was great.
That's crazy.
You wild,
Yo, he wild. Yeah. What they be saying in New York? Young bull wildin'.
Yo, I'm wilding right now. Good God Almighty. Yo, Hamp, hold this.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Damn. Savage for the $5. When LeBron was playing for Cleveland, the first time I asked him how to be great, he said, just shoot. Oh shit, hold on. My bad. Savage with the $2. Women never get compliments. Hank became a member. Hank Deezy, appreciate you, brethren. Still low key 21 with the $5. Would you tell a soldier firecrackers ain't nothing to be afraid of? No, I think men at that incel level are suffering from something like PTSD.
That's a good point. That actually, I'm not mad at that.
PTSD is real.
Yeah,
I think
I like that.
The shooters. What do you guys think about this? Y'all saying shoot. When you shooting, Bub, like when we was out and you was waiting for me, and I'm shooting, I was making and I was missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I'm making, I'm missing. What if you continue to miss and all you get is misses? Are you guys sitting here saying you can build the same or confidence as all with zero makes? If you be 100% honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and we gonna use this situation you just brought up.
Mm-hmm.
When we got back, let's say you just struck the fuck out that night, right? We got back to the house, we laughing, we joking. The next day, I already know because I know who the type of person you are. Right back at it. So yesterday never even fucking happened in your mind because you back at it. Because that's just your personality and the confidence you have. So you just wipe that shit out your fucking mind like it never happened. So like, come on now.
Yeah, but the thing is, because I've had success previously,
right? It's not.
So what I'm saying is, what if I struck out 360 days in a row?
But is that his case?
What regardless of Joel, we don't understand it. It seems unfathomable, but I think it's much more. Think about it, Bub. Women think 80% of men are unattractive.
Yo, that's fine though. That's fine. But women are fucking suckers for funny men. They could be ugly as hell, but if they funny, come on now.
Joel ain't funny.
He gotta have something.
Corn ain't funny.
How you gonna throw me in this?
I'm just saying. I'm just naming not funny niggas.
I am funny.
Adrian ain't funny. Cheeky ain't funny.
I am funny. I don't start that.
They gotta have
Q ain't funny.
Yo, she took it personally. She ain't like that one. Watch your mouth.
I don't know. Are they good listeners? Something. It gotta be. Are they good fucking listeners? It gotta be something.
Corn got to put himself on mute.
Nah.
Joe. When Joe hears things that don't align, he detaches. So what do niggas use? Like, is some niggas just shit out of luck?
Joe, what your pockets looking like?
Joe lives in DC. He doing fine.
Oh, shit. He might have to fucking use that. I'm sorry. He might have to use that then.
Now, all right. See, Bub, I see you going with that. It's this thing called wallet game. Like, I don't believe in that. Like, I don't believe in leading with your pockets, leading with your money, because you're going to attract the women that's all about your money, and
But
that's
you
definitely
led with everything else.
definitely
You
what I
already
want.
saying though, Joe. You already said you led with everything else. So what? Like, come on, you gotta fully exhaust everything at this point, Joe.
Nah, I ain't doing that one, because that's all that's gonna do is that's gonna give me exactly the type of woman I don't want. I don't want somebody that's just into me for my money. And to be honest, told, I don't think I make that much money. Not relative to where I want to be. But then again, there is no such thing as enough money. I always want to make more.
Yeah.
I'm hearing everybody talking about shooting the shot and all that. So my question will be for Cheeky. So have you ever in more recent times been a person to shoot your shot, or you only attract?
I've shot my shot before.
And did you have success with it?
You mean shooting a shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you've been in your late
Since I've been
20s.
out of a relationship. Yeah.
But now you're just like, you just sit back and you just receive more than going out there.
That's just been my life majority of the time, but especially now, like I think that's the move. I'm attracted to women, so I don't always got to be doing something with them. I want to be around them. You know, sometimes they just like, when you go to a kickback, like ain't shit really popping off, but you want women around you. You ain't doing shit, just sit there, look pretty, and then go get up. Sometimes I just want to see you walk away.
And the only reason I'm asking so many questions is because I've never really known guys to say that. Like, I know I could say that because that's been my reality, but then again, like, women are more inclined to approaching women, but that's very rare that there's a guy that, like, women just you just sit back and they just come to you. So I'm like, so in what way could Joel take something from that if he is not the type to be like, or is that even a thing? Would you just be a rarity?
I think it's really just a personality thing. I don't know how or why, but women say they feel safe around me. At first, I used to take it offensive because I thought like they were trying to be funny, but like it's really a demeanor thing, and it's something you can't control. It's how they feel. You can't really shame women into doing anything. Like, I can't make them feel bad for not wanting to hang around me or whatever the case may be. So it's a personality thing. I don't know.
So when you're in the same room as a woman, do you give her too much attention or do you kind of ignore her?
I really just be in the corner. I people watch. Like, that's my thing. My thing is like being a wallflower and just kind of.
I see Love shaking her head because she know where I'm going with that. If they feel that way, it's probably because you're naturally reserved. So to your point, that personality, like, just not like being out there in that way.
Clarifying question on Q's line of questioning. Is this do you have a large volume of women approaching you, Cheeky?
I wouldn't say all that. That's crazy to me. I don't think it's even in like I don't think that's not let me not say natural. I don't think that's common for women that just approach. It takes a certain type of woman. One and then two, it's really personality based. Really,
Sure. And so, do you feel like the volume is rather low in terms of women approaching?
I think the fact that I'm not looking and it's happening makes it hard to measure that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was looking, the expected volume would be raised, the expectation would be higher. But since I'm not looking, the fact that anybody does it, I was just like, oh, okay, see that shit coming. To be honest,
so you can't quantify it.
Now if I was on a hunt like you and Bub, then I'll be like, nah, like I got 10 because I went after like 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give a better range. But when you chilling, anything that come your way is like, oh, that's cool, nice little surprise. I ain't finna go crazy or nothing, but it's dope.
And I think what's gonna happen is, go ahead, Bob. What you say, Bob?
Cheeky, don't say I was on a hunt.
Yeah, whatever you was doing, my niggas out here crawling, looking like lions out there. What you mean?
Nah, he was waiting for me. That was back in like 2011. He was waiting for me.
How
Q,
old
I
are
don't
you?
think my
Damn, wait a minute. Well, how old is everybody here? Like, I feel like I'm young now. Because everybody looked at me funny when I said 27. Everybody like,
I'm 37.
Man, ain't that serious. Calm down.
Nah, you good. You good.
Q, I think the sentiment it's not gonna work for the majority of men. And then if you ask Cheeky how many relationships, how many bodies, the numbers are probably gonna be much lower as well if you're just waiting for women, because women don't do that largely. So men naturally have to pursue, especially if you want a woman that has more traditional values. It's highly unlikely that she's gonna be out there shooting, right? Because that just doesn't align with a lot of those values. So you kind of have to hunt.
So when Bub said Cheeky is on the right path and that he'll have a successful marriage that'll last a long time, that's kind of what you just said is kind of where I was coming from. Like, you're not probably going to find that person because you're allowing them to come to you. And then it seems like when they are coming to you, there's not enough substance to keep them around. I could be wrong.
I think I would disagree with the not enough substance. But it's more so intentionality, right? Like, if I don't have an intention on dating and somebody's interested, then there's no real reason to stick around, right? Because I wouldn't want you to waste your time. Because it's funny, when you flip the roles, even if you're not interested, if a woman's not interested in you, but they want to be friends with you, and you stop being friends with them, they're gonna try to figure out, wait, why you stop being friends? You're not interested. And the same thing applies with women. Whenever a woman like you, you don't reciprocate it back. For the most part, like, through and through, they're not sticking around because they don't care about friendship like they be saying they do. They be lying.
Yeah. I agree. Double R with the fire.
Yeah. When you friends on women, bro, they act like men. Like, the men they make fun of, they act just like them. It's crazy. Like why we can't be friends? No, we can't. Like, why we can't be friends? Like, just because I don't want to date you mean we can't be friends on what? Like, I've been that person to be like, I thought we was gonna be cool because women, like male friendship. That's what they say. Men and women can't be friends. But if you don't reciprocate it, I ain't sticking around, man. It's over with. Might as well give it 2 months, if that, and then she out of there, and then you got to go find a new female friend.
Right. Let me read these real quick. Double R with the $5. What's popping? What advice, if any, are incelish people looking for if they have the answers? That's true.
Salute, Double R.
Savage with the $5. Love, Joel in real life. He's not his type. They saying your type? I think he's saying your type. Barry with the $2. Hamp, don't say PTSD real, but depression is not. What are you talking about? Why are they the same? You don't think people have experiences and then they react based on the experiences they have? Mary, your whole life, you haven't been smarter than me. don't get on the internet embarrassing yourself. Good God Almighty, man. Alex, say something to her next time you talk to her. No cupcake zone with the $2. Hamp, every couldn't play today. Be a coach. Oh, triple black with the $2. She's using the fact that he's not compromised. Rilla was popping. Peace to the young god Cheeky. Rumble, young man, rumble.
Good, fellas. Good.
Yeah. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Let me ask the question that is the tagline of the conversation. What do women want? Corey got all the answers. Corey. What do Joel, stay out the chat, Joel. You don't get nothing from being in the chat while you're on the panel. Corey, what do women want?
Not the way they talking.
All right. Let's get some numbers here. All right.
Statistics.
Now, for those that don't know, statistics is my thing. I got a degree in electrical engineering, computer programming, statistics, and following the data. It's always been my thing. So, after speaking to 400 women, I asked 400 women this simple question: what do they want? What attributes do they want in a man? Surprisingly, 43% would say one or the other. I don't know. I haven't gave it much thought. Now, what actually came back, even after they said a couple things, 22% women said that they want a man that is a provider, makes more money than them, paid in that context. 15% said they want a man that's taller than them. 20% said they want good sex. 17% said that they want trust. And then the rest of it, it's all over the place. But those are the top four things that women, over 400 women have told me: provision, a man taller than them, good sex, trust, and then it starts to fray after that for that fifth one. So what I take from that here's what I take from what women have been telling me that they want. The first thing they look for is a man to be taller than them, to give them some form of the illusion of protection. Second thing that he say is that I want a man that's a better earner, better provider, someone that can handle all the finances, to take that burden and load off of them. The next thing that, surprisingly, women want good sex. They rank that very highly. They want trust. They can trust a man. And a surprising thing always comes up, which I always question them. They always say they want loyalty. And then when I question them, or I ask them what they mean by loyalty, and then when I break down what the word loyal means, what they really want is not loyalty. What they really want is fidelity. Those are the things that, on the whole, that I'm getting back from what women say they want.
Okay.
That's what they say, but
okay. Well, hold it there, Corey. Okay. All right. I hear the numbers. They seem decently accurate from what just from being in the spaces and having these conversations. Okay. Mr. White.
Man, who knows what the hell these women want nowadays? They all change.
Wow.
They all swear they all, everybody's the exception to the rule. Then the things that they want, they don't even go for. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I can sit here and throw out the things they say that they do want, but they don't pick the men who offer those things. And they, like Cheeky was saying, they give too much of themselves so easy. They willing to connect to anything just to be connected to something. So I don't know what they want.
Damn. So I think you right. It's like all the guys that really should be winning ain't winning. To your point. And then niggas like me and you is winning. And Bub.
And Cornelius.
That sounds so crazy. That sounds crazy. What does that mean?
Real shit though.
What that mean? Well, y'all saying y'all sluts? What's going on?
God, Adrian is the biggest whoremonger at school.
Yeah, I'm 37 now though, so I'm reformed now. But then it's crazy.
Damn. So, all right. Well, before we answer Cheeky, let's keep going before we answer. So, Corn.
Yeah.
Damn, but that's the craziest part. Like, nice guys finish last is the most real real craziest shit in the world, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I would
Like,
say, oh, you better ask me what that or
go ahead,
nice
Quan.
spot.
What do
Okay,
women
yeah.
want?
I would say it's so funny. I always think about that movie What Women Want by Mel Gibson back in the day that came out. But a lot of times, like you said, I think when the women are early on in their age, I've heard that women like the bad boys. That was probably, think about it, that's probably why I was so shy, because I knew that that's what they wanted in a sense, and I wasn't that type of guy. I was a nice guy, and so I probably went for the girls that had more substance, that actually went to church, that actually had a certain kind of Bible, knowledge and things like that, and actually can teach me something on a spiritual level. I went for those women on the early on age, and then later on, those girls that they got tired of getting played by the boys, whatever. Now they want to come back to the nice guy, and they didn't have the kids by now, or they didn't, they out of shape or whatever the case may be. And now I don't want them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can definitely see that being the case where the nice guys initially finish last, but on the back end, that's what they want.
Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Why is y'all laughing? Oh, where's my camera? Who said that?
Damn. So all right. So they want,
chill, bro. You gotta chill.
Hey, Cheek, man, it's fun over here, bro.
Man, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all do too much. Y'all wilding.
It's fun over here.
Yeah. So Corn, when they want the nice guy, like what? When you say they come back, what do you like? When is this? When it's too late, or?
Bro, this is crazy. I ain't never seen them get on men and then women come at you crazy. Like, they are pressuring me over here. I'm like, damn, what's all these questions? Love pressing me. I'm like, what the fuck? This is not football.
Man.
We back up.
It's almost football. You seen it? We had the white boy backpedaling.
I'm like, yo, why Love and Q trying to jam me up? What's going on? What y'all got going on over here? Y'all trying to jump? Y'all trying to squabble? Like, what's going on?
Just getting understanding, man. So, Corn, when they circle back, they be having bullet holes and stretch marks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what you tell them? Nah, I mean, you missed out.
I mean, you just, you good now,
So what do they want then, Corn? Do they circle back because they can no longer get the bad boy? Is that what it is? Or have they outgrown it per se? Have they outgrown it?
I feel like they outgrown it after a while. Yeah, I feel like they outgrow it. And then I feel like, they get played or whatever the case may be. And then they feel like it's not leading to anything, and it's not anything of substance.
Damn. So are they? Is it true that they kind of, because there's a lot of people in the chat saying they don't know what they want? Is it just based? Are women more so option based at a certain point? Then
I think so.
You said option based, where they go whatever is around them.
Well, whatever they can obtain.
They get tired after.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, because they're like, for instance, there'll be girl you always see the girl in college, right? That was getting everybody. But then some years later, you'd be like, dang, what happened to her? Like, dang, she ain't what she used to, And obviously she's going for whatever now. But back then she wasn't. She was going probably for the drug dealer. Somebody can probably cater her lifestyle.
Okay. Joe, what do women want?
Stay out the chat.
Honestly, I have no clue. As we've discovered during earlier conversations, I can't listen. I can't take what they say seriously. So I guess I got to go off of what they do. So how am I supposed to know what they want?
Damn, that's so they say one thing, but then everybody telling you they don't mean it.
Right. I mean, like the women themselves have said it. Love said it earlier. Women say they want this. Love said earlier that women might say they want this type of man, but they end up with a different man. Y'all was telling me, "Oh, Joe, you might be the man she needs, but not the one she wants."
Wait, I didn't finish my thought when I said that, Joe. So don't use that as your.
Joe, let Joe cook. Man.
Ain't Joe? I hate when you do that. Can't don't. Ain't no. Joe's not cooking. He can't use what. No. You can't use half of what I said to prove your
Joe
point.
cook, man.
You always do that, man. Sit there for the battery in Joe's back, and I'm not gonna let you do it again. I wasn't allowed to finish my point.
Love,
You're a victim.
You no, I ain't no victim. Like I said, Joe, you can't use that as
Why not?
So whack, go ahead, Ham. You're so whack. You do this every single time. You're so. You know why you can't?
Go ahead, love. Go ahead.
And I don't care if you play an airplane or not, because you can't use a half of my statement and use Stop it, Ham. My whole statement was this, Joe. My whole statement was this. Women say they want leadership, protect, provide, someone they can talk to. We've said this on this panel so many times on POV, not this one, POV. We've said that. You can't go after the ones that say they want 6 foot. Doesn't make any sense. Surround yourself around females that have substance that say, like we have said on POV, leadership, protection, provide, good communicator, good money manager, like those types of things. And women may say that they want 6 foot and above, but I can't hear you, Joe.
It's basically 666. You're saying a modified version of they want somebody tall, they want somebody
leadership. I didn't say that. I said leadership, protect, and provide, and communicate. How is that 666? What are you talking about?
Is a man's ability to provide not directly tied to how much money he makes?
Provide for me intellectually, provide for me emotionally, provide for me spiritually. It's more than just providing monetarily. Corey, go back to the bathroom. Go sit on the toilet. Go wash your face. Go brush your teeth in that bathroom, Corey. Because you ain't saying nothing of substance. Please use this man's microphone. Go do a sit-up.
You would never date a guy. Hold on. No,
you can't overtalk me. My microphone works as good as yours. You are never going to be able to overtalk me, sir. I do this for a living. You will never be able to overtalk me.
Not getting all that emotional shit out of you.
I'm talking to you, Corey.
Time at McDonald's.
I'm talking to Joel. Thank you. Joel, let's have this conversation. I never said provide financially. Women talk about good leadership skills, being able to communicate, being able to have a spiritual man. It's not just about the height. You get caught up in that because you've heard it before, yes, but surround yourself around women with substance that don't talk about height first. That's all I'm saying. I tried to say it earlier. I'm saying it now. So if you're going to use what I say, please use that. I have said on plenty of times.
Got you. Understood. Let's just say when y'all want 80% treatment from the 20%. Y'all want the man to provide, protect, nurture, and all that stuff. But y'all want that from a man you're attracted to.
We can be attracted to your soul. And I said it before and they called it cap. I mean that. So Joel, can you not protect? Seriously, Joel, can you protect a woman? Yes or no? Okay, you hit one right there. You're qualified in that. Joel, can you communicate to a woman? Can you talk to a woman?
Yes.
You hit another thing just hit. Joel, are you a good time in person?
Yes.
3, are you a fun guy and you like to sit there and don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Saying?
You are hitting a lot more marks than you think you are, Joel. That's my point.
But guess what? You got to hit the ones that matter.
So, Hamp, let's clarify first. Are we asking physically what women want, or are you asking like personality-wise? Like, what are you asking so that we can stop with the 6 foot stuff? Because I'm tired of hearing it.
What women want, it applies to all. I just think it's very, you have to be very careful when you're saying women are attracted to your soul. She's not wrong, but that's after they think you're physically attractive.
Exactly.
Joel, you have brown skin. There are women out there that love brown skin. I'm not. What are you laughing? I'm being very serious.
I know, but I just didn't expect brown skin. My bad. I just caught me off guard.
Joel, you have nice hair. There's physical attributes about you. Just because you're not 6 foot is not everything. And don't take him laughing me throwing a shot. I'm throwing a shot. I'm being serious, Joel.
Love.
Your hair, the way you
He's
dress.
just laughing. He can laugh.
I know,
but
What's the guy who went next here? You actually kind of remind me of him.
I fully understand what you're saying, Asia. But guess what? You're saying it. This doesn't happen in reality. You may as Hampton said, maybe you're one of them 1%ers. Maybe you're an exception to the rule. Because let me tell you, people are stuck on the goddamn list. I hate it. It is what it is. But people are stuck on the fucking list.
If somebody said in the comments, Corey, please wait. Somebody said in the comments, it's like I'll try to provide a solution, and I'm telling you, women do out here exist. I'm not that special. Ham tells me every single day he talks to me, Asia, you're not that freaking special. You're not unique.
It's fact.
So if I'm not, guess what? That means there's more people out there like me. Y'all missing the point because y'all laughing. I'm being serious.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm being very serious. There are more women out there like me.
Before we get too far down this hype rabbit hole again, before we get too far down this hype rabbit hole,
bro? We listening. Asia, go ahead. We listening.
Before we get too far on this height stuff, height is not an excuse. I know when I'm 5'7", there's men shorter than me to get in action. There's men shorter than me to marry. I'm friends with some of them. I'm not up here saying that my height is the problem. What I'm saying is people being stuck on their lists is the problem. I will never use height as an excuse ever. That the height argument is dead. It's done. Now on the same token, those of y'all that got height purposes, that shit don't start at 5'7". Let me tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah. But go ahead, Q.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
super chat, bro. Isaac was popping, just became a member. Appreciate you. Man, if you want to show love, you pay full fucking price. Real shit. Appreciate you. Service King with the $5. Women are stingy. They want whoever's popular to their circle. Men want what's exclusive. I like that one. I like it. Unpopular truth with the $5. What's popping? You can't listen to what they say. Just watch them because they lie to themselves.
This is what I said earlier.
Okay. Mike Brown with the $20. Shit like that. Can't. Joe and B had your mentorship. I blame you, nigga. What the fuck?
Wow. Put him in the...
No. Joe DJ.
I don't mentorship. Just right.
And we align with that. B, I just got B under my wing after 32 years of him living how he lived. I can't take all. That nigga. And he on the spectrum too. You got to give me some grace with that. Fuck that. Nope. I'm still trying to learn. Barry with the $2. Corey looked 5'2". Why? No Cupcake Zone with the $5. My dad corrupted me into being a functional relationship. Shaking my head. I should never paid her bills because that's not what she wanted. My dad corrupted me into being okay. I don't know. Unpopular truth with the $5. Bub was right. Should have left her off this one.
Yo, that wasn't me.
Yo. Damn, Damn. Yeah, Joel started DJing 2 years ago?
Officially a little over a year ago, but about a year and a half.
Word. Yeah, Joel do all right.
Hey, I got a question. I got a quick question. So Asia, when he walked you to the whip, why you ain't give him the number or nothing? If you like his hair and all that other stuff.
I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you the answer because the day before that, he told him he wasn't interested in me.
Context. He asked the question on the podcast.
So he could have had
behind the scenes. It was behind the scenes. It wasn't on the podcast. It was on the podcast. It was behind the scenes. He said, "Joe, when you talk to Asia," Joe said. That didn't happen.
Nah, he made you want to talk to love. Nah, listen, he
said
to love.
Cut it out. I asked you a question. That's what happened. So, child.
Yeah.
No, whatever. That shit didn't matter none.
Yeah.
Joe. So the chicks that Love is talking about, I think they're out there. I think women are confused at what they want. I think if you present, you can change your mind. I do think that that's a possibility, but I just think it's few and far between, man. I really do. You know, could be wrong, but I really do. I don't know.
Yeah, man, I'm a numbers guy. Like the majority, it don't seem to be like that. Like I said, it's some out there, but it ain't enough. It ain't enough for me to start believing that everybody thinking like that.
So, Joe, what's the age group of these women?
Like the women I'm hearing this from?
Yeah.
Like about my age. I'm 39, so we'll say between 35 to 40. That's where most of my friends are.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking like as women get older, that list doesn't matter as much. And you know, it's unfortunate. I think another thing that works against you is your demographic. I feel like if you had that same age group that you're talking about, but maybe like further in the South in the US, like you would not have that issue. But that's just my personal opinion.
See, but there's also a flip side to what you just said about the woman being older. Because when a woman becomes older, she has more emotional baggage, more trauma, and harder to even deal with. It's a catch-22.
But I think Southern women are just raised a certain way. What I see a lot of times, they do have their fathers. So that I think those little things make a difference. If they don't, they have the mentorship of the elder women, which you don't really see that up north as much.
Yeah, the DMV is a wild place. I agree with you on that.
I almost never see older women mentor younger women when it comes to relationships.
Where are you?
I'm all around. Trust me, I'm all around. Because
they don't.
When I interact with older men are quickly to give younger dudes game because they want to see the young dudes win. But the older women aren't quick to give the younger women the game because they're still competing for that man.
So older women. So what's the age group of the older women you're referring to?
I mean, older women is relative, and to be honest with you, anything over 35 is considered an older woman.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. They still competing.
Yeah, and in my personal opinion, this is my personal what I see personally. I personally just think that women just don't. They want to be in a relationship, but they don't want to be in a relationship. It's like I always make this a quick this analogy. People want to be in shape. They know the benefits of being in shape, but they really don't want to make the sacrifices to be in shape. So that's how I see it with women. They want to be married, but they don't really want to be married.
But then now, Corey, if you have that grand observation, that would also apply to men.
No, men have gotten to the point now, like most men have gotten to the point, it's almost to the point for men, it's like, what I can get everything from a woman just being in a relationship, why would I marry her? Because before, in order to get married, you had to have children. Now women will give children to you without being married to them. Before, in order to sleep with a woman, you had to be married first. Now women will sleep with you on the first date. So a lot of men got to the point, it's like, why be married? Because I can get everything without being married or committing half of my resources if and when she decides to leave.
Okay, so then you're just saying you're fucked then.
Like, no, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
But what?
I've never said that. What I'm saying is, I'm telling you.
So if the men have no room for accountability in any of this, right? You're saying it's the women. So I can give a woman everything, and a woman's still gonna be this. Then what is the point of you doing anything, right? You would be like, it's pointless to even put the effort in to try to bag a bitch. Because already you're saying she's not being mentored by the elders. Demographic doesn't matter. Women don't want to put in the work the same way that people who come to your gym don't want to.
Back that part up because you broke up. Back up because you broke up on my end. Can you back that up, please?
Yeah, you're
Q,
basically.
did you miss it? He doesn't want to get married. So did you miss that? I don't know if you were on yet.
I
She wasn't
wasn't.
on yet when he said that. She wasn't.
He don't want to get
Yeah,
married, so that might be better context
there's
for you.
Oh,
there's no
okay.
value in getting married.
Yeah, he don't
Got
see the
you.
Not for I
value
mean
in
not
it. So
not
he
if
just
you're a
hitting and
man.
quitting.
No, it's not about hitting and
So,
quitting. I'm
so
just
yeah, so they
enjoying
never
the
would
time.
have, even a valuable woman would never be valuable in your eyes because you don't want to be married. That part I didn't know. So now it makes sense why you talking how you talking. Y'all go carry
I
on.
mean, if you could explain to me the benefits of being married versus being in a relationship, what's the difference?
No, Corey, you're a victim. It's fine.
No, I'm not a victim. I'm telling you what the actual
You're a
fact.
victim.
It's not a victim. It's
Ain't shit I
flat out
could say.
saying like, look, okay, not being a victim is being is understanding that the rules of engagement have changed. Marriage is no longer a lifetime commitment. It is no longer to death do us part. It's until someone is not happy.
Super chat.
Wild wisdom with the $10. Men are the ones talking about a list. Women got rid of the list a long time ago. Why do you refuse to listen to women? Love is right. Sound like a woman talking to a woman about being right.
So let's
That's a
ask
red
this
flag.
question then. Love, would
I got
you
more
love?
super chat. Bub. God damn, Bub. Bub, you're a professional. Mike Brown with the $5. Asia mad aggressive, but love might work, Joel. Ellipsis. Double R Films with the $2. Joel fumbled the love bag, circle the block. Hey, I'm telling you, Joel. Like she said, Joel, they say no, but they don't mean it apparently. Chief the Poet with the $5. Yo, 70% of the hoes want to get a DJ some buns. The DJ don't even gotta work hard to start the convo / pull the women. Joel got some work to do! Exclamation points. Y'all don't understand that game at all. No cupcakes on podcast with the $2. Incel DJ Hamp, please explain. That's on you. First off, y'all don't understand DJ game, DJ business. The club is not the club. The DJ is coming back a little bit to be the focal point, but also when you do these clubs, the closer might have those options. But if you opening up, shit, nigga, you might as well be in the crowd. Like it's levels to everything, man. It's levels to everything. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My job is to entertain the crowd and play music.
Well, yeah, that in a vacuum. But when you like there's levels to it, you know. But nah, everybody spinning records ain't getting cheeks, bro. Trust me. Jay Rillo with the $5. Women may compromise and be with the man they say they don't want. Yet, if a better option presents itself, she will likely take it. Hypergamy always wins. Shit like that. This one. Yeah. Yeah, because I think everybody settled, but if you gotta settle goddamn half of your list, that's gonna be a hard float when that nigga come knocking that you was looking at. Then what happens? Do you let him in? The answer is yes. Damn. So women don't know what the hell they want. Is that what it is, Cheeky? Women don't even know, so how could we?
Yeah, that's the original point I was trying to make for this one left.
It's not that they don't know what they want, it's just too fluid. Like they got different stages. I feel like every 4 or 5 years it changed because something drastic be happening. Like when they don't have kids, it's one thing. When they get a kid, all of a sudden it matters. Then when they get older, it depends because you got two type of older women. You got the ones that's trying to smash on young boys, and then you got the older ones that's looking for the grown and sexy that show up at the jazz festivals with incense and love Erykah Badu. So it's like a weird ass like grouping for each one. Each like they all different, but there's a couple of things that seem pretty consistent. They want that talk. They want to be able to make me feel good. Tell me you love me. Tell me I feel special. Like that. That's not. I've yet to meet a woman that don't want to feel special. I've yet to meet a woman that don't want a man that's able to console her because of whatever drama, whatever she got going on. They want to feel loved and affectionate. And even the ones that's like hardcore, like y'all from New York, so y'all know what y'all women like. Even they want hugs and kisses. So I mean, there's certain things that's kind of across the board, but it kind of I feel like it different through the ages, the time frame.
Yo, cheeky, keep it real. If they put a vagina in a can, will niggas stop fucking with these heifers or what?
They already do that, I'm sure. So, and you see, they still here, still getting tricked on. So no, you don't. You can't replace a woman with a vagina in a can because.
So you don't think? So you don't think if you could go to the store, get a bottle and a 6-pack of pussy, you wouldn't prefer that over dealing with some of the headaches of the women?
No, that's crazy. That's wild. I don't view women like that. I don't see them as like a packet of vagina.
Okay.
But then again, I'm also not a slut. So maybe if I was a slut, I'd be all right. Maybe I think differently. But you a slut.
Man.
Look at him. Guilty.
No, man, I ain't saying no names, man.
Guilty. Look at him. He talking to himself. Yeah, I was just hitting that over yesterday. I was just taking it to Pound Town yesterday.
Damn. So, love, what you trying to get some shit off your chest? Were you?
Oh, child. How long ago?
Oh,
that's all right. I didn't write it down. My bad. Say something else. I might remember. Say something else. I might help.
Do you think, fellas, that right now, if a woman coming to you, she ready to rock, you qualified? Oh, wait. Look, before we get to that, it's getting kind of late. Let me see. Cheeky. Remember we was talking about like the nice guys versus the guys who ain't shit, the guys that should be married ain't married. Especially from my anecdotal experience, like the majority of my friends are like assholes. They're not exceptionally nice at all, but they do decently well for themselves and they married.
Yeah.
And then the nice guys who really be putting in that what people would deem almost like simpish energy, just for lack of a better term, seem to struggle a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it's just why is that? Like, are women just as carnal when we be acting like they ain't?
Part of it is that, and then the other half of it is like as much as they want to, like, I don't even know if they act anymore, but they like challenges too. They like the struggle. They toxic. So,
Yeah. Is that the I could fix them mentality?
Nah, it's not even that all the time. Like some women had a savior complex, but most of the time sometimes they just feel like fighting.
Well, if sometimes isn't an answer, you can use. So what do you think? Okay. The majority of them have a savior complex, or it's the minority? Like, what's steering them to go after guys who maybe don't deserve that marriage? Like guys like a Corn, for instance.
I guess boredom. They don't like being bored. They always want to feel.
Yeah, that nigga look boring, don't he?
Oh, nigga, stop.
Corn.
I'm not making no comment on no man, bro. Like I ain't got number respect for everybody on the panel.
Hey, Corn, Cheeky said you look boring, just FYI.
Yeah, right.
Cheeky did not say that. Y'all niggas could be gangsters for all I know. I don't know. Hey, look, I'm safe. Respect.
But nah, damn, it just so. Alex, you a girl?
Yes, I am.
Why y'all like the niggas who make it difficult for y'all?
I don't think it's that we like men that make it difficult for us. We want someone that's obviously going to be nice and kind, but you also want to know that he's not a pushover. Like if shit happens or pops off, you want to know that he's going to be able to handle it. And at the same time, also put me in my place if need be. Like you're not going to let me walk over you.
Is that everything?
In regards to what?
You want nice and kind, not a pushover, don't get walked over. Those things don't coincide largely.
Why don't they?
Huh?
What you mean, huh? You want someone that's going to be nice, but you also don't want someone that I am serious. You also don't want someone that you can walk all over. You don't want that.
That
don't want
coincides.
someone that you feel like you can bitch and push around.
Yeah, no,
You want someone
that
when push comes to shove, that they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna stand up and they're not gonna cower down. Nobody,
nice and kind.
That's feasible.
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
everybody
Look
knows
who's
a nice
answering.
asshole.
No, that's nigga. That's feasible because that's me, nigga. I know that's me. It's feasible. Yes,
yeah, like
feasible.
You got bass in your voice now. Okay, Playboy. Okay.
Tell him, Corn. Tell him, Corn. Get him.
Yes, nigga. That's me. That's me, nigga. That's me.
Yeah, I know Corn girl be walking all over him.
Wow.
Hell nah.
Yo. Oh, yeah,
I feel the
man.
same way,
Come
Mr.
on.
White.
Hell nah.
Yeah, he babe.
Got
What
the
you mean, babe? Okay, I
Got the
won't
game
do it no more,
twisted.
babe.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yo,
With them
wow.
fingers waving.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
being
man,
nice,
ain't no
gotta
way,
ground it.
man.
just being nice automatically
Night,
mean you a
I
pushover.
think. So, huh? Somebody was muffled. Go ahead.
Does being nice automatically mean you a pushover? Like, why does everybody
Yes.
always tie those two things together?
They are. I think you could be kind, right? Like I'm kind to my wife, my children, but I'm not particularly nice. You know what I'm saying? And kindness is real exclusive, you know, in terms of like taking care of people. But nice, that's weird. Because then nice people ain't even disagreeable. You don't success and disagreeable kind of go together. I don't know. I think Alex is saying a lot of words.
it's not. That's some personal experience.
Your daddy. What you say, Chief?
My thing.
No.
Yeah, my thing is like I don't know why. I don't know why women feel like they can be the ones to determine whether somebody can be pushed over or not, because physically you just don't stand a chance. So it's like how you determine that for like as a woman, like in my head, that's what I'm trying to
Alex?
How would I determine if someone is nice but they're also an asshole?
No, he said, how you going to tell a man if he a pushover or not, and you don't stand a chance against him?
Like I don't like, for example, like I don't care how nice of a nice guy somebody is, you still beat your ass. So it's like, how do you determine? How do you determine like, oh, he can protect me and everybody can pretty much beat your ass?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what you don't want. You don't want someone that's going to be a pushover. You don't want a situation that pops off and then he's just like, no, don't stop. You don't want that. Like, I need you to man up in that moment. I need you to be the protector. I need you to be all of those things. Like sometimes you have to turn that switch.
Oh, my bad. Right. Yeah, I agree, but like, how would you know? Because like, what is
I think conversation, and I'm only using the Jada and Will example. She had to have mentioned Pac 100 times and seen that nigga not react to know exactly what the fuck she had. Conversation. So you think if Pac was alive, he would have caught a fade from Will Smith by now?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't
Probably
think so. Me personally, I don't think so.
Yeah. So when you can, I don't know if y'all seen that interview from like, I don't know, sometime in the early 90s when she was sitting with Keenan Ivory Wayans and he was asking her like what makes real romantic. And she was talking about Pac's birthday or Pac's death or something like that being around the time of her birthday, and then segued into like Will just buying her flowers and balloons and all this crazy shit. I'm pretty sure that's how she was talking around him. And if stuff like that just slips through and he's still that nice guy, then it's like, you know, but to your protection, you don't open up, so you be good.
And just giving an example, just giving an example, like my husband is like,
that makes sense to me. I would be straight.
Giving an example, my husband is like super nice, he's super chill. If you meet him, you think he's unproblematic, but he will turn up and he can and will be an asshole. Like I will call him that. And other people be like, no, he's so nice. And I'll be like, he's an asshole. Like a Hamp. Like I'm sure people who don't know Hamp may think, oh, he's super nice. Da, 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 da. But when people really get to know him, they're like, okay, like he's a bit of an asshole. Like if I met Hamp walking down the street, I wouldn't think he was an asshole. I wouldn't personally. Don't make that face, Hamp. It's the truth. You don't want somebody that's going to be a pushover. And sometimes you don't know to the point of when, unless you're having conversations with them. And then sometimes a situation happens and you're like, oh, all right. I didn't know that. As women, sometimes We will push your buttons to see if that's in you, to see if you are a pushover. It's toxic. It's unfortunate, but that's what we do sometimes.
Yeah, just break up with me if you're gonna be doing all that.
Yeah, I think you want.
Yeah.
I think, ladies, I think you probably want somebody who's good in terms of their morals, values, what they will and will not protect or get a life for. But you don't want no motherfucker that's nice. Stop saying that shit.
Nah,
because it
So
don't show in the result.
Kind is a better word than him.
Good.
Good. Okay.
It's probably the best word.
We can go with that.
Kind doesn't work anymore, him, because it worked before. It don't work no more. I just want to make sure I ask.
I think good is better. I think good is better. Unlike you guys, I can learn new things. So
word, you can.
Oh man, it's getting frisky out here. This is 12.
I spend 7 minutes a day on the phone with Love teaching her new shit, and she can't retain none of that shit. Go ahead, Bo.
On the phone for like an hour.
Go ahead, Bo.
Nah, I agree. The asshole's always gonna have one up on the nice guys. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I think the women feel more safe with a asshole over a nice guy per se. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, simple. Honestly, simple. Unpopular truth of the $5. I told the women on here. If men see y'all on this show, it's going to be a no. I don't know. John the Baptist with the $2. AR can't hit the side of the barn today. Who's AR? No Cupcake Zone with the $2. Cheeky, these Baltimore dudes are starving. What is he talking about? It's like he watching another show and then accidentally super chatting on this one.
Oh,
see this pals with the $10. He hitting the wrong YouTube link, boy. See this pals with the $10. Hint, we got the game backwards. It's the women who needs to qualify for the men. Women have changed the game to make it seem like they are the ones in charge. Black men, take your power back. You're in control.
All the time.
John the Baptist with the $2. Nice, gullible, and naive. Okay. Damn. Are women in control? No, I don't think so.
Man, women in control of a lot, yes. In a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Yes. They do the backseat driving. They be doing the like, okay, you can drive, but they tell you where the destination at. They tell you where to turn left, turn right. They be saying you driving too fast. Watch out for that bump. Look out to the right. Look out to you. Like, am I driving or you driving? But
Cheeky, let me ask you this.
So you put them in check.
Cheeky, hold on, but Cheeky. I'm asking, is this real life experience you're talking about right now, or is it what you've heard on other men say? Real question.
Real life experience. You can watch it. You can watch and see how they operate.
So you've dealt with women that tried to control you?
Yeah, they tend to be older.
Oh, so you mess with older women.
No, I just talk to women, and then when they tend to be the ones that be controlling, or the ones that like try to dominate you in conversation or in like just passing by. They tend to be older women, but younger women, they don't really know themselves well enough, so you kind of tell them a lot.
So your statement is based upon the older women that you've talked to, then, because if you're making these statements as if they're absolutes. And I actually was based on your experience. You said yes. So you're talking older women. Are you there? Or your thing messed up?
I just gotta change.
Oh, okay. That's fine. So these are your friends, older women? Like this is just your friends? Because you said you freaking friend zone women, or this potential romantic relationships. Like, what is the nature of these old women in your life that you see are so controlling? Oh, he's not there.
I think he would have said that was his experience in like talking to them. But I have a question for you, Love. So
before you ask that question, I just want to quickly say it's been a pleasure, guys. My hustle and grind starts at 4:30 in the morning. So I just want to say thank you for the time, the opportunity. I really enjoyed myself.
Leave the name of your gym in the back chat, Corey.
Yeah,
Hey,
put the
Corey, you
hey,
asked
Corey,
to be in the gym by 5.
Corey,
That's real
put your
discipline.
link. Corey, put your links in the back chat. You got a website and all that?
Yeah, but I don't know how to put that in here.
It says private chat on your phone. Look for a thing that says private chat. Hit that, and then you can put the links in there.
It just says chat.
Corey, what's the name of your
And
gym?
it says Being in Sport and Fitness.
All right,
If
just
you
text
just
me.
Google, if you just Google, okay.
Yeah,
But like I said, once again, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No doubt, bro. Be safe.
And
you did a good job.
All right. Good night, people.
Easy.
All right, fam. Be safe, dog.
Damn, Corey was all right, though. He did a good job. What are we saying now?
So my question for love is this. We understand marriage, right? And the importance of that and all that good stuff. Do you think that the wedding day in a hetero relationship is for the man or for the woman to celebrate?
The wedding day
Yeah,
itself.
whose celebration is that really? Do
Oh,
you think
that's the woman.
woman's
I think that's more of a
celebration?
woman. I think it's more the woman. I think that's the woman's dream to be in that dress and all that.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that that's a level of having some type of control on the back end?
No, I don't. I never looked at it as control. I looked at it as when women. That's like a fairy tale. They're living out their fairy tale. They want to be celebrated, an accomplishment. It's more of an accomplishment and accolades and adored. I don't know if it's control. Control of who? Let me ask that first. Control of what? The man?
So like the term bridezilla, do you think that it would matter how that day played out to her, like how he chose to celebrate her? Like he's in control, so he's like, yeah, we're gonna be over at the spot. We're gonna have the chitlin loaf. You know what I mean? We got Hustle Man coming through it all. You think that's gonna go over or it's gonna be like what she wants?
Oh, it's definitely for her. That is her day because she's dreamed about her lifetime. Yes, that's absolutely her day. Yes.
Okay.
More so his, more than his.
Cheeky, what say you?
Yes, I think in most relationships, men are trying to please their wife, spouse, and other, and so that gives them the leverage to say, "I want this," and he does his best to get it done. So I think that applies out. Yeah, I think that's why I say they be leading. We just don't want to acknowledge the type dude.
So I'll go back to love. Love, now do you think there's any truth in what Cheeky was trying to say before?
I was asking Cheeky directly. I really want to know his real experience because what I don't like, what my fear is that a lot of men just regurgitate what other men have said, not their own real life experience, but they put it onto their own. That's what I was trying to ask, if it was really his life experience or not. Not about if it's true or not. I just wanted to know directly just more about who he is and his life experience. That's all.
Does it matter if it's true or not, though? Does that matter?
I wanted to get to know you and your experience. So
okay, right. But I'm not trying to know you as well. Does that matter if it's true or not?
It does, because when people talk in absolutes, I just want to know if you're talking from a talking point, a script of people that you have heard say it a lot, or it truly is your real life experience that you've experienced a lot of women that have been in control. And if so, that's interesting because again, you're very much in control. So how did that even happen? That was the point of all that. That's all.
So just out of curiosity, if I would have said no, you're going to fight me on the truth?
No, I wasn't going to fight you on the truth, Cheeky. Like I thought I was very clear on everything.
I'm not saying you wasn't. We're asking you.
No, I wouldn't have fought I wouldn't have fought you on the truth. There's no point in fighting on your truth.
Wait, hold on, wait. I don't want you to take it personally.
I'm not. To understand. I just answer your question. I never fight anybody on their truth. No.
With that, I didn't. You see how you just said your truth. We didn't. We just made an establishment. It was the truth. Why are you saying yours?
New child. Listen, it's getting late. Cheeky.
No,
you heard what I said. You heard what I said. DJ Ham is by that time, boy. Backpedal. I heard what I said.
It's been a great time, man.
Like I said. If it's really what happens to you and your truth, then that's what I said. No, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna fight you on that. What are you talking about? I'm not backpedaling nothing.
Look, he didn't say your. He didn't say your. That's why.
No, but I'm talking to him. That's why I said your truth. I wouldn't fight you cheeking on your truth. No, that's all I'm saying. He said, would it matter if it's my truth or not? No, I wouldn't.
But we both
it doesn't
agreed
matter.
it wasn't your. It was the. That was the problem. The definitive.
I'm talking That's I said yours. I'm talking to you. That's why I said your.
So love.
Would it be better if I said the?
Love. It's hard to have a conversation if we keep over talking. So here's what I'll do.
I'm answering your question.
Okay, well, let me make my intentions known so you don't feel as if I'm attacking you personally. The tone of voice that you have right now sounds really defensive, and I don't know if I'm right or wrong. What I'm saying is you're trying to know me and I'm trying to know you. So I'm trying to figure out if I said no, that was not my experience, but it was the truth. Would you fight me on that? You said no. Now I know that whenever we have conversations, one, you can assume it's an experience that I've had. And then two, I can assume you're not going to fight me on something that's true. Fair?
What are you talking about?
Am I speaking?
What is the point of this?
DJ, help me out, my brother. She like you. She respects you. She don't know me, and I'm trying to make some type of agreement.
Sometimes you're saying it's the truth because it's truth for you, right? It's the truth. It's the true story from your experience, right?
Are you asking me or
you? Is the truth because
it's an agreed truth. No. We agreed it's the truth, right? If we want to, I can replay what she said.
Let me land. Shout out to Luke.
My bad.
It's the truth from your experience, right?
Yes.
So that's where you guys are getting caught up. Y'all having that Venus and Mars thing. You're telling the truth from your experience, but to Love's point, because it is not an absolute truth, which is what she was trying to get at from you, then you're only telling your truth from your experience.
But if it's a shared truth, then what does that mean?
It's a shared understanding, but it's your truth from your experience.
Wait. Listen to what I'm saying, though. If it's shared, which means she knows that there's truth in what I'm saying, and I know there's truth in what I'm saying, and I say that there's no experience, what would be the argument then?
You're saying if you said no, and there was no experience attached to it?
Right. So how the conversation got here was she asked, do you have experience in this? She didn't ask, well, is it true or not? She said, do you have experience? That's two different questions. So she, in her mind, she knows that there's truth in what I'm saying, but she didn't ask whether or not it was true. She asked, is there experience?
That wasn't the point. That wasn't even a point. Let's start all over again. Seriously, cheeky. You made a statement about women love to be in control. I said, so is that your truth? Mm-hmm. Has that happened to you before, or are you just regurgitating what you've heard other people say?
You didn't say, is that your truth? You said, have you experienced that? Those are your words.
Is it, have you experienced it before? Have you experienced it before? Or have you just talked about from a script?
Then I answered, yes, I experienced it. Right. And
okay.
Then you said,
okay. So the answer is no, we're starting all over again. You said, yes, you've experienced it. And I said, now my thing is, I'm surprised that you've experienced women trying to control you when you seem to be a very in control man, and how you come off that woman would even try to control you and there would still be a relationship, whether it be a friendship or anything else. That was all that's the point. That's all.
Okay. Okay. And then you were saying, hey, I'm only asking you this to try to understand you, right? Because that answer to some indicator for you would let you know whether or not I'm speaking from my experience from here on out. So remember this interaction type deal. It sounds like you're using this as an impression, which I'm fine with. Whenever I speak, I'm speaking from experience. And whenever I speak or something is true, I'm expecting you not to fight me because it's understood we have the shared experience. Is that okay?
Damn.
So we can't even come to an agreement to a first time impression. So I think that's fair. I think so. That means whenever you hear something from me, now that we've set the tone and this is our first time meeting each other, that when I say something, it's going to be coming from experience. And when you question something, it's going to be genuine and you're not going to be fighting because you know it's true. And I make that assumption about your character. Yes or no? DJ Ham,
You
is that
answered
fair?
the question, sir. You answered the question. I got my answer. That's it. That's all. I'm not going to do any more circular philosophical.
Wait, but you're not answering me. I think it's fair.
What do you want me to?
Polite.
What do you want to know about me? Tell me. Ask me what you want to know about me directly right now. Just ask it. Just ask it again, real quick. Ask it again, real quick.
All right. Are you going to be genuine in your response with me from here on out? Wherever we are.
I can't help but to be genuine. So the answer is yes. Boom. Yes.
You didn't even let me finish. Are you going to be genuine with me and not give me a false answer when you know what the truth is? I like it, love. I like the head. No, that's a no. I'm gonna take that as a no because you didn't let me finish. You cut me off at the genuine part, but I understand. I get it. I'm here for it.
Love, there was one thing. He's not in any less control if a woman tries him. Kids try their parents. Women want to see how far they can push. And so you may get somebody who's questioning and you still have to reset them and put them in their place. I mean, that doesn't question his ability to be in control.
But it was the way he said it. It was like a large number I've done is in quite a few instances. And just a large
we can second that.
Say it again. What?
I'm saying we can second that. What he's saying about women trying to control.
Men can. Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. Again, he's very stoic. And he, like Alex said earlier, just certain men, like, you ain't gonna want to try. And he comes across that kind of man that you just don't want to try. That's all.
But
I'm not. Wait, hold on. We're gonna do philosophical circular conversations. That was one to stop right there.
Alex,
I'm talking to DJ. I mean, like, I'm talking to. So I think that we can refer back. I was gonna say the same thing. We can refer back to Alex. She says women push buttons to see if they can do it. Like, doesn't matter who they don't want to push over. So that means they got to test.
Mm-hmm. Alex is on top of Chiqui's point. Pause. Alex. Nobody knows her husband an asshole except her. Why? Because she pushes fucking buttons. So tell her stop making contradictory points. Like, come on, man.
Right, like, yeah. That's why I was like,
that didn't make sense. That didn't make sense to me either, because like she was like, because she was like, she wants a nice guy, but she doesn't want a pushover. And then she just turned around. She basically turned around and said her husband is a nice guy that's not a pushover. Because she made it seem like those two things are one and the same when I asked her that.
Yeah, I think she meant kind, but y'all clarified that kind and nice are not the same. So it's so interesting hearing all this shit, because like women really don't understand men and men really don't understand women. Like, the dating pool gotta have like so much piss and shit in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I think the issue also is people don't take time to understand. People only want to accept things through their lens.
Yeah.
You know, even when that corny ass love language shit, people don't want to receive love except for how they want to receive it. People have a hard time accepting it how it's given. And that can be largely the issue. And in modern times, people will lean in on modern times. That I think that has something to do with it too. And then an overall confidence, man, that shit, it ain't easy. I don't give a damn when nobody say approaching women. Women ain't easy to approach. We don't know the telltale signs anymore because people ain't outside as much. I mean, it's hard to identify things or discern if she feeling you. So it just shit is just, it just different. Like me and Adrian, we don't give a fuck. Well, we used to not. So nothing mattered. Like, yo, hand, go get them two girls on a beeline. Don't give a damn if they 6 feet or 8'1". Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that just not the way, that just ain't it, So damn, man, this shit is crazy. Super chat. Oh, I got a couple. Hold on. Oh, John sent this twice. Nice is gullible and naive. Triple Black says, bro, just close. What are you talking about? Just Triple Black, you got to spend more than $2, baby boy, so we can get your full sentiment. Because I just can't. They give you 50 characters. Use them all. Because I don't know what you be talking about. Shout out to Florida. You unpopular truth for the $2. Joel, you dodged the bullet.
That's not cool. That's not even cool.
Yo, Lauren, what's popping with the $5? Hemp, you had several pause-worthy comments. Hydrate time. You ain't like that. John the Baptist with the $5. Cheeky, you handle your experience with love correctly. Any other way, she would handle you like the misogynist. I ain't gonna lie, she smoked.
You're talking about Joseph?
Yeah. She gave that nigga the blues on Tuesday.
I can see love going to town on that. Love, it's all love. I don't want no smoke with nobody. You've been trying. I'm like, man, what's up? I just want to go to sleep. I'm defending myself a little bit because I don't want everybody to think I'm a punk, but I'm just trying to go to sleep, man. I enjoyed my time here.
Yeah,
I really did, love. I really enjoyed your pushback, Q. I enjoyed your pushback. You gave me pushback, but you also tried to mediate. I appreciate both of you guys.
Yeah, man.
All the men, I respect you guys.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Damn, this has been awesome, man. Shout out to the chat, the panel, 225 people watching. It's humbling just to see the growth and then the cross-contaminate. Shout out to the entire GBG. Cheeky for coming over, connecting, and we're going to continue to blossom, man. I know Q came over, made a comment earlier today, didn't she? Starting trouble with you and Aaron?
Who?
Q. Aaron,
I guess. At the time I wasn't sure what her name. Now that I know who she. Aaron said she was from over here, so I was like, oh man, but I don't know what she said. I missed it.
I told you was reaching when you called old girl a porn star.
Nah, the moment you get on your knees in public in a white dress, you look crazy. You look wild. look, the moment you do that, I'm like, bro, you in public in front of cameras. Come on, man. Don't come on, man. The little boosie on him.
All right, one last. Let's see if we can answer this question real quick. Caesar's Palace with the $5. Question: Men do that means question, right? Or is he talking to Q?
Because he did your name like that earlier too.
Okay. Q, men do understand women. It's women who changed, bend, or go around just to make their statements correct. Women say they want men to read their mind.
Oh, that's a nigga want to argue. Okay.
Right. I never heard a woman say read my I never heard a woman say read my mind.
You know, Caesar's Palace supposed to came up. Remember, Q, y'all had a argument. What was that? A month ago? Remember?
There'd be so many fucking arguments between me and fucking so many people. I can't keep track.
I'm war torn. I don't know which one I'm fighting.
I got a million fights on fucking hold. So
yeah, because he was supposed to camp. Love, you remember? I'm gonna cam up soon. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
Damn. So what is this saying? Let me read it again real quick. You think we understand women?
Just sounds like he's being defensive. That's why I'm like, that's just a nigga want to argue.
Yeah, because he was going off of what she said. We don't understand each other, basically. What's her point?
I was like, it just sounds like men and women don't understand each other.
And he wants to say the opposite because Q said it.
Yeah. That part.
One thing women do is, you know, you guys will bring us an issue, but you guys don't necessarily always want a solution. You want us to listen. That is a confusing thing. Like, we provide solutions. Go ahead, Miss White. You want to say something?
That prove that we don't understand them?
Well, I'm talking about the read your mind aspect. But that's what I'm saying. I'm assessing, do we actually understand them? You know? Like, goddamn, if there's bugs, do you want me to kill the bugs or not? Like, sometimes they just want to complain about the bug. Like, my wife is like, there was a bug. I said, where is it? She's like, I killed it. But you could have told me that when you first started talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come to me talking about the bug. You already got rid of his ass.
But that's what I'm saying. They come to you because they just want to talk to you. So that goes into us not understanding and just listening to understand. It don't have to be for a reason or for a solution. They just want a space where they can talk, even if they're saying in addition to. But we so solution focused sometimes, and we always want to move and do something that we don't even understand what they need in that moment and in that time. And we pushing them to get on our page all the time. So
it'd be a lot less complicated if they just wanted solutions. Problem solve it. That's how life works. Problem solve it.
Ain't that part of that leadership? Ain't that part of the leadership they say they want though?
I think Caesar Palace has a point where they don't. I don't know if they want leadership how they say they want it, Joe.
See, that's why I said what I said. We saying one thing. It's like they're saying one thing, but they want it exactly the way they want it, or they want something completely different.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, bro.
This what's going on. You're gonna find yourself in a partnership, and I think men getting with women this day and age, I think the majority is gonna be partnerships. In the sense of like 51-49 type shit. And if she paying half the bills, shit, I mean, you gonna tell her. I mean, and I don't know if I thought there was something wrong with it, but is there? I mean, is that just how life is with inflation and shit like that? Like you got no choice.
Nah,
Look, man, there's nothing wrong with any way you want to do.
Yeah, I'm good on all that.
What partnership?
Yeah, I'm good on all that. I don't like the thought. I don't like the idea of that.
Being in a partnership with a woman?
Yeah.
Why? Real quick.
I don't know. I mean, it goes against what I'm hearing that women are saying they want. Like, women are saying they're not trying to do 50-50. So that's what a partnership is to me. And so if that's not what they want, you're not gonna get with me to test your theory and see if you're gonna change your mind or not. Because in the minute something go wrong, now I'm already looking stupid.
I think women understand that, there's videos out there, women earning potential this, most educated that. So they earning the money, but they're not going to partner on the things that we do. That's the kicker. Like they want us to help stereotypically maybe cook sometimes or buy dinner, clean the house, help with the kids, but they don't never take their ass outside and cut no grass. They have no expectation of protecting the house if necessary. So those things are still going to be exclusive to us, but oftentimes this partnership means that they want us to share in some of their historical duties.
Yeah, I just feel like a woman's not going to.
I don't know if I agree with that, dog.
Which part?
If it's a 50-50 relationship, she's not going to respect me if I'm only putting up 50%. And I'm not trying to be with a woman that I feel like don't respect me.
What part you don't agree with?
I know enough of them already.
Yeah, the respect is lacking. Cheeky, what part don't you agree with? You think she gonna cut grass?
If she need to, she will. And I think somebody, look, man, maybe I know the right women, but I know some women that'll cut grass and mow your ass down. So I'm just saying.
Are they single?
No.
Oh, so they husband got them out there cutting grass?
No, they don't have them out there cutting grass. But what I'm saying is there was two statements. There was two statements. One, they cut grass, and then two, home defense. Women today actually are learning how to use weapons, apply what they've learned, and defend the home, whether a man is there or not, right? And even if a man is there, now men are now including their women into home defense as well, especially with gun range and training.
No. There's no way. Think about this, Chiggy. There's no way if you go into a fight, you bring a liability with you. Nobody does that in real time. So if my wife is standing there and I'm getting jumped, there's no way I'm going to say, "Babe, come help me," because now I have to. Defense. Well, I'm just think about the liability. right? Even when in Israel, they tried to put women in the infantry before. They tried this a long time ago, but they became liabilities. And also the men seeing women die, they had different reactions. So no, in real time, I'm not bringing my wife with me downstairs, no matter how well she knows how to shoot a gun, because they become liabilities largely more than an asset in violent situations.
I think what you said was home defense. Women, I can't remember.
Depend on their man. Depend on their man is what I said in that one.
Okay, depend on their man. Sure, okay.
Yeah, for home defense. Yeah,
depend on their man. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and I think there's some reality to what you're saying. I just think I'm not including her in no violent situation. They don't handle it the same.
I don't think most men are looking for their woman to be a part of it. But what I'm saying is, there's definitely a new men. It seems as if men and women are both learning how to use weapon in order to keep their home safe. Like whenever I go to the range, I see a couple, and both of them are shooting. And say, oh, mind you, they are white. I don't know if that plays a big difference.
So
maybe it's white girls. I don't know, but black women, the stats on black women weapons is going up too, though.
No, put to your point. When I first got the first strap, when we moved to down here to Texas, my first one we got, I made sure that it was something that she can handle. You know, to your point, right? Because if I'm not here, you got to be able to do something. You know, so I mean, there's truth to it, but you know, just in terms of when it's really rocking, like, what'd you think? Would you ask Adrian? Would you want your wife to jump in if you was getting jumped?
Fuck no. Hell no.
Man, if I'm getting jumped at the house and you know the strap at, you better shoot one of them motherfuckers. Look, man, if I can take it down and that's the thing, you keep moving it from jump to, I'm saying in the house. If the door get kicked in, I go check it out. I get smacked over the head with a crowbar or whatever the case, and you got the strap, you better light this shit up. I'm hoping you can light this shit up.
Yeah, no, that's true. But I'm just like in a fist fight. Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying just the separate thing. Like,
all right, so now we moving to just overall protection. I understand that. But look, I'm not gonna cap to you. If shit go left and I can't do it, and you got a gun and you know how to use it, you better mow them down. Do what you need to. Yeah. I need you. Hey, look, I know. Oh, big protector, big man. Okay, niggas still get knocked out. I need you to shoot that shit.
Yeah,
help me.
If you can shoot a motherfucker, but yeah, motherfucker talking about nah, she don't need to be fighting and carrying. That's corny.
Nah,
damn, man. It's hard out here, man.
I'm gonna say good night, dog.
Yeah, well, we about to get out of here. We usually do a final thought and then we out. So
okay, yeah, sure, I'll stay for that.
Yeah. Damn, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. This has been an awesome conversation. Shout out to the fellas for being super transparent, man. I just think that was a blessing, especially in this spaces where everybody's an outlier on the panels. Nobody is never the cent beta. Nobody is ever the whole. We just talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a 10 on the panels. Everybody making a 6 figures and shit like that. You know? So I just want to say thank you to the fellas for the transparency. Hopefully that permeates throughout the space. You feel me? Damn. I do not fuck with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Love. Final thought.
Great discussion tonight. And to answer the question, do men know what women want? I'd like it to be you getting to know what your woman wants. I think it's super imperative as you're getting to know one another, you get to know the wants, likes, dislikes, and whatnot. Make sure you're fully aligned. I think that helps with longevity in the relationship. So again, thank you for the transparency. I'll echo those sentiments from Hamp. Thank you for the guests. Great show, everyone. Thank you.
Word. Mr. White.
Yo, Cheeky, I think that's what they call you, man. You did a great job today, man. Glad we had you on. Definitely encourage everybody to continue to work on listening to understand. You know what I'm saying? And men, women, let's continue to give each other the benefit of the doubt and keep trying to work on, coming together and getting this thing right.
Word. Q.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody on our panel, all the guests that sat with us tonight and came with their truths, and everybody who rocked out with us in the chat, especially those people who paid the super chat. We appreciate you. I think the whole shit is fucked up. Everything fucked up. Don't nobody want to really do, I think, enough self-reflection to get to that point to be in a relationship. So good luck to you single motherfuckers. And hey, the most you could do is live and walk in your truth.
Word. Corn.
As always, I appreciate you having me on. It's always a joy and I always learn a lot. I definitely learn a lot about kind of see the divide between men and women on this subject. And I think we need to continue to have this conversation so that we can come to at least a happy medium where we can understand each other a little bit better. So let's keep doing it. Let's keep making it happen.
Word. Cheeky.
Man, I appreciate the offer to come on the show, man. It was great. It was a good time. I enjoyed the pushback. It wasn't too crazy. I see what Q be doing. She knows what she be doing, and she's smirking at it. So we all on the same page. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all had some dope content, and all the men, man. All the men were really solid dudes. Nothing crazy, nothing outrageous. So I appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all. Yeah. Good stuff, DJ.
Word. Joe.
All right. First off, thank you. Shout out to him. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chats. Shout out to the super chats. I just want to say the first thing is you got to, at the end of the day, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be yourself because everybody else is spoken for. And also, I just want to say when we're in spaces like this, and if people are being transparent, especially when a question is posted like, what's your weakness? What's something you got to work on? Stating that you have a weakness is not always an invitation for. One is not necessarily a cry for help. It's also not an invitation to be piled upon with unsolicited advice. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Word. Yeah, man, it's interesting, man. Vulnerability is a difficult thing to achieve, especially for most men. And I think that I appreciate it. And every time I see it, I want to make sure that I continue to be vulnerable. So it's more so inspiration for me, and don't get it twisted. All of us who aren't single, we ain't necessarily getting this shit right. It's a constant struggle day in and day out. We ain't overly qualified because we got married. We trying to figure this shit out too. Every time y'all say something, I'm like, yeah, this heifer did do that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So don't let's not act like we on some high horse and shit like that, But we got in these relationships and marriages, and we're gonna do our absolute best. So there is some insight, but make no mistake, nobody in here is Dr. Filling it up. That's for damn sure. Fuck Dr. Phil, matter of fact. Interesting, man. Like, share, subscribe. Cheeky, I appreciate you, brother. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And we out.